We're just normal men.
What do you mean, normal men?
We're just innocent men.
It's time for Side Scrollers with me, Stutter and Craig. No, you don't get the 96-ounce Coke Zeros, Blabs.
Yo, my androids, what's up?
And straight from the hood, Phoenix.
It's really enjoyable as an adult male to shit your pants.
And now, broadcasting from our homes around the internet, it's time for Side Scrollers.
Okay, you ready?
Welcome to Side Scrollers. I'm your host, Craig. You know me, you love me. I look slightly different, arguably more handsome in an exotic way, I think. And I just realized that I have full control of the show. And I think, you know what? I have guests today, but I think it's just a you and I time right now. But I'm kidding. As always, we are joined by...
I'm Big Head.
Hold up. I will. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, you can do it.
I did it. I'm a good boy. I pressed all the buttons right.
Shout out Rumble Studio for working. It did it.
Oh, so we're all set?
Yeah, it just takes a minute because it gives you a countdown. It does like 5, 4, 3... And these
was
big
your heart
numbers.
Stopping as you?
I was like, yeah, I'm like, is it gonna
work?
go? Because the last thing to go was YouTube. It was just kind of buffering. I was like, oh god, please work. And it was like, bing. So we're good.
Well, guys, ladies and gentlemen out in the audience, if you're unaware, Craig is dead for I think until June 8th when his scheduled resurrection shall come upon us. But until then, Blabs here has lined up an incredible week and a half of shows. And speaking of, let's bring in, on her birthday, well, a day after her birthday, Melee K. How you doing, K?
Or like 2 days after her birthday. That works.
See, I thought it was Phoenix's birthday today.
Well, it is my birthday.
I was going to say happy birthday to Phoenix, but there you go. There's a lot of birthdays this week. There's another certain someone's birthday in the middle of the panel here that's coming up too. So Who? What?
Coming up soon. Kay, how'd you spend it? How'd you spend your birthay? Fun. I know people were showering you with happy birthdays.
Did you say showering or sharing you?
Showering.
Okay, I heard sharing for a second. I'm like, what are you doing, Phoenix?
Oh my! No,
I don't share K. Only I get K. Fuck James.
Wow.
Whoa.
She's my Curry in crime. Prime crime.
Ow.
What did I do on my birthday? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are gay. What are you talking about? All women are gay.
There's nothing wrong with that.
I had this discussion, I think, on Monday. No, I had it a few days ago. Every woman is just automatically born a little bit gay. So therefore,
oh my god, you were such a guy.
What? Yeah,
I only ever hear that from like the Gronkin guys. Like, oh, every woman's a lesbian, just a little bit. Like, oh my god,
every woman's born a little bit gay. But what I did on my birthday is, I hung out with my community, which was a lot of fun. I was going to play whatever games I wanted, but then I was surprised by a gift by the community of watching 40 minutes of Felicia Day and Ashley Birch, and then I yelled for.
So lucky.
I yelled for 3 hours about women. But after that, James revealed because he was like to me, I'm giving you your birthday gift like on stream this year. I was like, okay, why? That's weird. Sure. He got me the Jungle Green N64 from the 90s that I had, like the original N64 that I owned. He like replaced it for me because I'd lost it along the way. So that was awesome. A boxed Jungle Green N64. Hey, we have to put a little Craig representation, right?
So that seems to me, because I know that Vera had said that she wanted because I have the green one, but I don't have the box. So it was very important to have the box as well, okay?
Yeah, I have the box.
Okay, wow, all right. Well, that's a hell of a gift. Attaboy, James. Attaboy.
I know, it made my life.
And I'm trying to find a segue between James and you know what James has? Virtue. Speaking of virtue, here's Wicked Virtue. How you doing, Wicked?
Wow,
Yeah,
that's like the best segue I've ever had in my life. Thank you.
Transitioning.
Yeah. Speaking of transitioning. How you doing, Wicked?
Good. It's good to be back. Glad that Blabs is here this time because I know last time the boys were scrambling. The boys were scrambling. They need you.
Yes.
Oh, the show falls apart when Blabs is not here.
It does.
Yeah.
But it's okay. We still had fun. I mean, what am I saying? It was great.
It's a train wreck, but you had fun anyway.
Oh,
Mm-hmm.
like you couldn't look away. Exactly. Train wreck.
Speaking of train wrecks.
God, first trannies, now train wrecks.
Oh, goodness.
In the best way possible, it's Amalgamite. How you doing, Amalgamite?
I'm doing
Big
well.
arch.
Mine is being a train wreck.
Yes.
But I mean,
just
that's
work with
not
me.
wrong.
I have very little limited skills with my transitions. I'm trying.
No,
Very
no,
specific
it's not
skills.
wrong. Train wreck or tranny, either one would have worked.
All right. So
Hi.
how is have you guys so many new games just came out. So many new games. And before we get to it, has anyone played any of the new things? You got like Bubsy, Bond, Batman. You guys playing in that?
I haven't had a chance for Batman yet. I want to play both Batman and Bond, but I was away and I'm going to be away again, so I have to wait. I did play Mouse PI though. That's fairly new, and I loved it. It was great. The money, it was so worth it. It was like a $30 game, and there was like, it seemed like it was a game that was never going to end. I think I got like 20 something hours, something like that. It was great.
Amalgamite, anything? Have you been playing anything?
I'm actually kind of going back in the past a little bit. I've been recently playing Fire Emblem Three Houses because I never actually finished the different routes there. But then I'm gonna be going back and playing some older Fire Emblem, and I see your reaction. I see.
What are you doing?
I hate Fire Emblem Three Houses so much. Sorry,
Yeah,
it's just a natural response. Continue. Sorry. Play
No,
whatever you
no,
want.
it's okay. I mean, I personally like it, but I'm pretty easy to please. I'm not gonna deny that. So, but then I'm gonna be playing some older Fire Emblem once I get done with this. There.
Which ones? What older ones?
I'm
curious.
torn between the GameCube one. I think it's Radiant Dawn or Path of Radiance. I always get
Path
those
of
two
Radiance,
confused.
yeah. They're pretty
or-
similar, yeah.
Or probably Fire Emblem 7. There because I spent. I
My
don't
favorite.
remember. I don't think I ever finished it because I always played it on an emulator on my shitty school laptop, and that thing had to get replaced like 3 times. And so a lot of my emulator saves just went down the drain there. So till eventually I just kind of gave up.
Well, I would say up until Radiant Dawn is probably the last Fire Emblem I enjoyed. I'm biased. I'm a huge fan of the GBA ones, like 7 and 8 especially. So I highly recommend starting with 7. It's my favorite Fire Emblem by far. There's other ones that are like really well done, but it's just maybe a touch of nostalgia for me too. I love that game.
Well, I am.
No, I'm gonna go before Phoenix because he's gonna be like Lego Batman. But I went back to Jurassic World Evolution because they have even harder challenges now. That's it.
That's actually not what I was going to say. I was going to say I think you're going to yell at me if I don't start the show. That's what I was going to say.
Oh. I
So
mean, yes.
I was getting nervous. Yes.
I'm gonna get my ruler.
Yeah. Okay.
Get it
I'm
right,
sorry.
Phoenix?
Yeah. Anyway, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button right here. You can see it right there. Join the 145,000 subs on YouTube and 46,700 on Rumble. So real quick, just do a quick recap before we begin. Last week, we had a fantastic Plus show that turned out to be for everybody because we had some locals problems. Jack in the Box, a VTuber event, so much fun. I actually just put up an HD version of it also on Plus. Check this event out. Everyone has been saying you guys got to do it again. I think we want to. That was so much fun. If you didn't see it, make sure you check it out. Having those 4 together and then Blabs too, your little inserts was so good. Maybe in the future we can get you back on the panel there.
Yep.
Blabs. Yeah.
That's the plan. I'm gonna be back at the table with the homies. I'm gonna be number 5.
We also had Blabs versus Tetris. Which was how did you feel about Tetris? How you do with puzzle games there?
I mean, there's something to play when you're bored. It's not something I actively seek out to play, though.
Okay. Well, good news is that this Saturday, May 30th, Blabs will be going at it again versus Mr. Drill 2.
Yeah.
That'll be at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, a Plus exclusive. And you said that this was a game that you actually enjoyed, right?
Yeah, I didn't mind it. It was kind of fun, just go. Yeah, I liked
drilling?
it. Yeah, just drilling with my homies.
Lab's just drilling.
Chilling with the homies, yeah. Just
Well,
chilling.
if you want to see that, and again, if you missed the VTuber event, you're excited to see all the future shows that we're making and that we're building, and then also this Saturday, Mr. Driller 2, you can use promo code 50 off 50OFF to get 50 off that Plus subscription. Like I said, guys, we're building really, really incredible content. I can't wait to show you some of the stuff we've been working on. Today, or actually today and until Craig is back on his resurrection, direct donations cannot be read.
Yeah, we don't have access to them, guys. Sorry.
So sorry about that. But anyway, are you all ready to start the show? Because I have something to tell each and every one of you.
You have to talk about the showdown, you mean, right?
That's exactly what I was going to do, Blabs. That's exactly what I was going to do, because the showdown today, let's see it. Today, on Side Scroller Showdown, as the escalator falls from the sky, it is Mulan versus Aladdin. Mulan versus Aladdin.
And it has to be the 90s animated, the original one, the original 90s Aladdin versus the original 90s Mulan. Which is the better movie?
Yeah, now, Blebs, Mulan for me was not a biggie, but I think for you it was.
I
right?
love Mulan. What do we want? A girl with fighting song. Yeah, no, I love that song. And I also love Mushu. He's like, that's some Mongolian barbecue chicken. Fucking love him. So yeah.
Panel, what is your thoughts on that?
Well, Mulan was great, but Aladdin is like a top 5 Disney animated movie for me. Absolutely. I mean, come on, Robin Williams. I love Aladdin. I love it. So
I watched the show more than I watched the Aladdin movie.
Really?
Yeah.
There was a show?
There was an animated show. It was like a season or 2 seasons, and I had them on VHS or whatever. They were fun.
That. And The Little Mermaid had one too. Had a show.
Yes, and Lilo and Stitch had one as well. Yeah.
The more you know.
Mm-hmm.
Jay, Amalgamite, any thoughts on this?
I'm all team Aladdin. I don't even remember Mulan.
I actually don't. I don't. Did Mulan have any? I don't remember anyone talking about Mulan, but I could be aged out of it. That's the thing. So anyway,
I think I was aged out of it too.
Dishonor on you, dishonor on your cow.
Yeah. You on your cow. I do it all the time.
It's just Mulan's just funnier in my opinion. Like, there might be that girl boss thing going on there, but like, I'll make a man out of you. Mushu, as people already said before, it's just a better, more like entertaining movie in my personal opinion.
Mulan, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah, great. I'll have to check it out.
I will say that the Mulan movie, 1998, grossed $304.3 million worldwide against a $90 million production budget, and then Aladdin grossed $504 million at the worldwide box office with a budget of $28 million. So pretty impressive, both films.
Yeah,
sure. Yeah, no,
Renaissance
Disney
era.
Disney was killing it during that time period.
Yeah.
The chat brought this movie up, but peak is actually Emperor's New Groove. There we go.
Oh, I won't say it's up there because it's not. It's really not up there with like Aladdin or Lion King, but it's pretty good. Okay. No, like personally for me, I just don't see it as good as the '90s ones. I do really like the pull the lever crunk because I love doing that on roller coasters when you like jump, like when they drop you. I did that once, like pull the lever crunk, wrong lever. Yeah, it's my favorite. I like doing that on rides.
I mean, I think the when did the Disney movies start to go downhill? Was it right after Hunchback of Notre Dame? I think that was the one that started to bring it down. Right, that's actually my favorite one, but I think it went down from there.
I think the last, like animation wise, the last 2D animation was Princess and the Frog. I actually like Princess and the Frog. I think it was beautifully animated, but that was the last one, and then they went to 3D animation. For me personally, I think like the last really good animated Disney movie was Coco. The story was great. And I can't remember, someone in chat will probably know this. I don't know who, one of the big guys left that was a part of the Renaissance era and stuff. That was the last movie he was a part of. So it makes sense. I can't remember his name though. I know someone in chat's got to know it though. Because I wasn't big on like Frozen. Moana was fine, but they were just fine. It wasn't like after the animation changed, it's like, is this Disney? Is this DreamWorks? Like, When it was the 2D animation and you seen that trailer, you didn't have to hear that it was Disney. You knew. But now they don't stand out anymore like they used to.
You know, I will say this. Tangled is better than Frozen.
Oh, yeah. I agree.
Wow.
I agree.
Frozen kick rocks.
I just have very awkward memories of Entangled. Right after we
Entangled.
my girl was it Tangled?
Yeah,
Tangled. He's like Entangled.
Yeah, broke up with my girlfriend right after that movie. That was awkward.
No, you didn't. Did you really?
Literally, yeah. 9-year relationship right after that one. Yeah. I was just,
why?
I felt like she should go off with a smile. I thought that was a pretty good idea. Like, you know, she seemed to love the movie. I thought, you know what?
I can't tell if you're trolling or not.
Totally trolling. Anyway.
That's what I thought. I was like, wait a minute.
By the way, speaking of trolling, we have breaking news. Absolute breaking news.
Am I sharing my screen now?
Yes, it's Otter Day, ladies and gentlemen. Otter Day. Look at that little guy. Look at him. Look at him. Oh. There's a whole thread that we could spend the whole show if we wanted to, and we should.
It's so funny because like this man actually really loves otters, like a lot. Where he just giggles and watches otters. Look at his freaking background. Literally has otters in his background.
Right there. I love otters. Yeah. And yesterday, Craig caught me because while he was doing a ad read, I was laughing, and he said, "What are you laughing at?"
No, that was me. I was asking you what you're laughing at.
Oh, that was you.
I called you that.
I was watching otter videos. So anyway, make sure you give a pet and a hug to your favorite otter out there today. They're very accessible. Make sure you go and love one today. Who here does not like otters? Is there anyone? Are they not like top 3 cutest animals of all time?
How can you not like them?
Thank
is
you.
the question.
Look at that. Yeah. He's holding a little bucket.
He's like, look at my bucket. Thank you. Thank you for your time.
Now, Blabs, I think you black pilled me slightly on otters, right? I think you gave a fun fact, correct?
No. The males are very aggressive towards the females, and they'll actually hurt them. Like they'll cut them during sex and stuff with their nails and leave them bleeding and stuff. It's pretty domestic abuse, honestly.
Reminds me of the penis barbs on cats.
Yeah.
Yeah, so anyway, the male otters are not that great, but the female ones are nice. And I'm assuming the male otters that are castrated are a lot more calm because they obviously don't have their testicles anymore, so don't have those urges anymore, and so they're not that aggressive anymore. I'm going to assume.
If you ever wondered what a Craigslist show looks like, well, you're seeing it right here
We've
and there.
done these many before, so.
That's horrifying. I wouldn't celebrate them getting castrated.
Celebrate, I'm assuming they're a lot more docile because like male dogs are a lot more docile after castration. So, yeah.
I'm just horrified. All right.
Speaking of castration, it's time for your favorite segment, my favorite segment, the world's favorite segment. It's time for hard news. Hard news.
I didn't know that you wanted me to press the button. So I was like, pressing it? He pressing the button?
No, I was gonna click it on my end too. I have it synced up, but it was kind of a game of chicken. I didn't know what to do. All right, Blabs, take it away.
Okay, so since Craig is on a cruise, guys, I thought we'd talk about a cruise ship. I don't know why my StreamYard's closed my tabs, but here we go.
If you need me, I'm ready for you.
No, I got it. Here we go. Costa Cruises has implemented a new policy that fines passengers for taking food outside designated dining areas. The Carnival Corporation-owned a cruise line sent a notice to guests stating that all food must be consumed exclusively in designated dining areas or be fined $70.
Wow.
Did they say why?
Yeah, it's because often they are they're basically paying for room service. So what they do is they bring their food back to their rooms, right? They enjoy it on the balcony, and then they leave all their plates outside their doors to be picked up. And so cruise lines are basically trying to stop that from happening, and basically making them charge $70 for extra cleaning and all that.
Can I ask the panel a question? Well, I guess I can. Would anyone ever want to go on a cruise? That seems like a personal hellscape to me.
Yes. No, we're never going.
I agree. I've been asked like by friends to go on cruises, like, oh, it's all inclusive, only like $1,000 for a weekend. I'm like, I live in Orlando. I could go spend like $100 and go to a Universal hotel and feel way better. Like that's to me sounds more fun. Like I've never been one to want to go on cruises. It seems like you're just like, I'm gonna be trapped on this boat
in a petri dish of just
like
annoying people and disease.
One person coughs and we're all done. Like
done for. You're shitting your pants. The whole thing is horrible. The family, you don't want to see your family shitting. They're not supposed to see that happen. So
the cruise itself is pretty boring in my opinion because it's very much made for adult entertainment. You got gambling, you got the bars, you got these like horrible comedy shows and stuff like that. And if you're not interested in any of that kind of stuff, then the actual boat ride is kind of boring. But what makes up for it is actually going to whatever location is that you're like the Caribbean, for example. That's actually pretty nice in itself, but a little bit obvious. I wouldn't say is worth the money with how expensive it is. Also, I do want to point out this policy is definitely made for the urban youth, especially since it's Carnival. Over the past couple of years, they've definitely been cracking down on a low trust society behavior, if you get my drift here. So because that's usually where they like to go and cause chaos.
You're saying black people going to be black people? Is that what you're saying?
Oh yes, I'm racist.
Blabs, that was very racist. I mean,
I'm
calm it
sorry.
down. This is our first show without Craig.
Sorry, Wicked.
You remember? It's okay. Hey, I've been here before. I'm not new to this. Do you guys remember when Nickelodeon had a cruise on? That's something I might go on. I think that'd be fun.
A Nickelodeon cruise? I've never heard of it.
They had that. Like I think it's been done for a very long time. But see, something like kids like is what I would have fun with. I don't want to gamble. I don't care. You know what I mean? Like if you, I guess.
Oh, it was in 2015.
Oh, really? That's how far. Yeah, I remember seeing that on like Nickelodeon when I was watching shows. I'm like, I want to like. That
Apparently,
looks fun.
it failed. Awkward.
Yeah, awkward. Let's bring it back.
Yeah. So there is that one thing, but because also Craig is going to Italy, I had to bring up some tourism in Italy as well.
This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yeah, listen to this, guys. An Italian court has ruled that hotels can refuse to give customers tap water. A woman unsuccessfully argued that water is a natural resource and a universal human right after a luxury hotel refused her tap water.
Oh, that's definitely a European versus American mindset there. Because the Europeans charge for water and you get it in bottles. Also, you don't really want to drink the tap water over there. Oh, I guess it kind of depends on where you're at.
I don't really want to drink tap water anywhere.
I was just going to say that. I don't trust anywhere.
Yeah, but yeah, they definitely like they have a very strong like watered or bottled water culture, but not like the cheap plastic stuff, like actually like in glass and everything. So it's just for them, it's just another way. Like I don't want to say they make money, but it's definitely a good way to actually have high quality water. Versus here in America, tap water is just like everywhere. I mean, obviously you can get free water by walking in to like whatever store you go into. Well, I guess maybe not whatever store, but whatever restaurant. Like, it's just a difference of culture.
That still seems pretty dick to me. I mean, if you got like, you know, this could be quickly remedied if you just wheel in your little handicapped child that looks like it's going to pass out from thirst and they deny it to you. I'm sure you're going to win that just on the eyes of the public alone right there. That's what I would actually probably do.
This court case has actually been going on since 2019. So the case dates back to 2019 ski season when a woman dined at the 5-star hotel requested tap water at the hotel restaurant. According to Italian media reports, staff refused, instead offered bottled mineral water. So she said no to the mineral water. It was like, give me tap! Yeah. She reportedly sought for 2,700 euros in compensation for emotional distress.
Wait, so they offered her mineral water?
Yeah, and she said no and then sued.
Wow.
All right. Well, that part I didn't. That was on me that I didn't read that part. Okay, that's retarded. That's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, claiming the refusal violated her consumer rights. She wanted the tap water, but not the mineral water. So there's no legal obligation for restaurants or hotels in the country to provide tap water to guests, according to Italian Supreme Court. Ta-da! Watch Craig come back and be like, they don't give out tap water anymore.
I hope in that exact voice too. Yeah, hopefully.
So before I get on to more, I'm gonna read these super chats real fast. Reese for 2 says, TIL, as much as I enjoy it, Star Trek Online will shoot the CPU temps to up to 95. Meanwhile, Eden, the Switch EMU, only goes up to 80. Conclusion, it helps to dump all that render time into the GPU.
Really? That's fascinating. I'd want to know temperatures on more things now, Reese. Report back to me if you test anything else.
Where did that freaking super chat go? What is oh my god, listen here.
If you need help, just let me know.
No, it's more like Excel spreadsheet, just had a little moment of I don't know what. Anyway, Marmalin for 10 says, Kay spent her birthday doing what she loves, worshipping her idol, the famed actress of the guild, Felicia Day. Happy birthday, Phoenix, the Easter Bunny bitch. All women are defaulted left-leaning. Okay.
That's also kind of true.
Mm-hmm. So, all women are bisexual and no waste.
Anyway,
I'm learning, but
it's for 10. For 10 says, seeing as Amal is here, I demand she share the cursed knowledge of what nuggets are with Blabs and crew. And if she denies knowing, I will personally send her the clip of her talking about it on stream. What are nuggets to you, Amalgamine?
Well, there's obviously chicken nuggets.
Yeah.
But there's a fetish out there, because there's a fetish for everything, called nuggets. And that's where the girl has her legs and her arms chopped off. And so she's absolutely helpless. Look, basically like a chicken nugget.
They finally put a name to my fetish. That's always happy. I'm happy to hear that.
Anyway, Psychotic Mongoose gifted a membership over on YouTube side. Thank you very much. Last Effect for 20 says, happy Dragon Quest Day, 40 years. I'm kind of bummed Dragon Quest 12, The Flames of Fate, has been renamed to Beyond Dreams. Apparently, they had staff change and scrap and start over. No new release dates. I guess we have to wait 3 to 5 year wait. Thank you for the 20. Dirty's King for 10 says Fire Emblem 4 is the best game in the franchise. There are fan translations out there, but I love the series from the NES to the Switch and looking forward to Fortune's Weave by the end of the year.
Base genealogy of the Holy War fans. Let's go.
I'm not looking for the Fortune's Weave, though. I'm scared. Well, maybe I shouldn't say not looking forward to, but I'm worried. How about that?
Well, we do have some supers relating to the Showdown. Last Effect for $2 says Aladdin, and my $20 as well. Did he have 2? I don't.
Yeah, before we announced the Showdown.
Oh, there it is. There it is. Okay, there it is. Last Effect so it's $22 for Aladdin, Rip, Robert, and Gilbert. Thank you very much for that. Young Stove says Aladdin is peak. The show was great. Aladdin is Chad. That's another 2 for Aladdin. Tysel for 25 says that's a very tough choice, but Robin Williams seals the deal. Aladdin, wow. All right, 25 for Aladdin there. Hippie Treehugger for 10 over on Kick says this is for Aladdin because the thief had to slit a few throats to get it, just to get died by the cave. Damn, bro. Mulan's out here dying. DHB for 5 says I am for Aladdin, but Mulan spent that movie stacking bodies. So Aladdin, I guess that's 5 for Aladdin. The Gilkman returns. Member message. Love the many adventures of Winnie the Pooh, The Rescuers, and Pete's Dragon original version, and Jungle Book, and others. Thank you for that. John Kanji for 10 says the best Disney movie will always be a Goofy movie for me. Jesus Christ, there's so many supers. Okay, Young Stove for 2 says I was 38 when I saw Coco. I cried at the end. Oof.
Coco is a Pixar movie.
I think he means Coco. I think it's spelled different. He wrote Cocoa. Like Coca? Like Coca-Cola?
Coco. I don't know.
Anyway, Banzamania Alpha for 10 says, I'm going to simp for Blabs for a minute. Since Alex Stein was clipped yesterday, I was reminded she was a great guest on the show 7 months ago. Who knew she could be so stunning? Wowzer. Thank
Agreed. You. Yeah, no, Blabs killed it if you didn't see that episode. I think we still have a behind-the-scenes video we should probably put up there at some point.
Oh, yeah, we still have those blooper stuff.
Yeah,
wow. 1 year later.
Yeah, whoops.
Perry Pub for 5 says, I have pictures in an old photo album of my brother and I watching Aladdin on the big static telly. That said 5 for Mulan, purely for the best song. You know what it is. Yeah, that's 5 for Mulan. Reese for one says, I'm surprised we don't have an animation of a cruise ship running around with a boat talk in big lettering. We are not a boating channel, but someone else is a boating channel here.
That might be me.
Wes for 10 says Mulan has a good live action version made in China in 2009. Unlike the Disney live action, everyone should check it out. Yeah, I've heard of the Disney, not Disney Mulan, but I've never seen it. Epson Zama for 20 says Aladdin because the story and music was peak, and as a gamer, you can't forget the Genesis game was amazing.
Yes!
For me as a man, Mulan was kind of mid, but I get why girls like it. Also, tap water on the east coast of the U.S. is amazing. Thank you. So that's 20 for Aladdin. Raging Wolf for 5 says, I heard you guys like video games. Have you heard about Mina the Howler? It's from Yacht Club Games, creators of Shovel Knight. Bring up the trailer.
Mina the Howler. Yeah, I've heard of it. I'm interested in it. I heard that there's early reviews coming out and people like it, but I don't trust journalists, so I'll have to play it myself very soon.
Can I make a really just quick suggestion to you? What I'd love to see on your channel, which is a great channel, by the way, is I will give you a list of every pretentious game that I love, and I would love to see you just play them back to back to back and endure.
Do you want to still like me? Because I'm going to insult everything you love.
Absolutely. That's the fun of it.
He likes to suffer.
I do. Well, you know, me and the nugget fetish. It goes hand in hand with also suffering.
I don't know if I could play games that are Phoenix's taste when it comes to the art host stuff. I trust your taste in gaming in general, but then it's
okay.
I'm trying not to say the other word for art ho.
That is also true. Sorry,
okay. Yeah, shut up, Phoenix.
Sorry.
Anyway, Hyena Fur for 5 says, I hated cruise ships when I lived in Nassau. They all moor in downtown, so traffic is observed with pedestrians all over the place. Thank you for that. And Raider came with $77.70, but did he not say anything?
Raider usually doesn't say anything. You're lucky if you get an emoji.
That's true. All right. Well, thank you very much, Raider. Oh, since he did do the $70, here's some titties. Where are they? There they are. Boop. Okay. Boop. All right, guys. There are some more supers I want to get to, but we do got to get going because Wicked, you have an out in about 30, right?
Yes.
Okay. So I want to make sure we get to your segment in a bit. All right. So real fast, guys, we have some food talk. Are you guys fans, by the way, of He-Man and Skeletor and the Kringer Claw?
Back in the day.
I was never really into He-Man. I do think that the movie seems like it might be kind of interesting. I am going to get the donuts, though, just like I did with the Harry Potter ones. I like when Krispy Kreme does these because they're, it's just fun. And I like donuts. So
yes, I like donuts.
Any excuse, like, oh, you know what? I need to take a bite of like everyone to try it.
Did they just give up on the Skeletor one? They just put a sticker and then go fuck yourself. There's your Skeletor donut.
Yeah,
okay.
So there's a sticker on the He-Man as well. It's just
I didn't see that. Okay.
Yeah, they're just stickers on there, guys. I bet you they're not even edible stickers. Here's the official announcement from Krispy Kreme and Masters Movies, so He-Man. The Masters of the Universe collection is here, bringing bold, can't-miss flavors. So one of them is caramel icing, cheesecake buttercream, and graham crunch. The Skeletor is chocolate custard filling, chocolate icing, and chocolate cookie crunch. This just sounds like the Sugarfoot. And then the Kringer, is that how you say it? The Kringer Claw cookie dough flavored icing and drizzle. They're available, I guess, soon. They're not even saying when they're ready for it. So that's
when's the movie coming out? Like it will probably
June 5th.
June. All right, so it's coming.
Oh, these are out now. According to this article here, May 26th. They're out now, guys.
I gotta go pick them up.
That's why Wicked's leaving early, guys. She's gotta go try the donuts.
Yeah.
They actually sound pretty good.
Yeah. All right. Now, I kind of doubt no one here is going to be a fan of this. Guys, K-pop BTS is doing an Oreo collaboration. Does anybody care?
I do.
Of course, Phoenix cares.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's their number one fan.
Big time. Wicked, are you big into the K-pop?
I'm not.
I don't think anybody here is big into the K-pop. I just wanted to mention it real fast.
My friends in high school really tried to get me into it, and I just could not. Like, I tried my best, and I just couldn't. Because, like, I like singing songs that I can understand, and I just can't understand a foreign language.
Yeah.
Believe it or not. So it's just like, whatever. I'm surprised
Don't
they're still
they-
around because that was like 10 years ago that they were famous.
Yeah,
Don't
they like apparently like sorry Phoenix, they got like a military experience. They had to do military time, and so like disbanded for a little bit, and then they came back together. Is that that's what I heard?
Oh,
So they're now back.
They're
Oh,
now
thank
back.
God. Thank God. They all
What was
look like
Phoenix gonna do?
Yeah, I don't. Well, for me, my major issue with the K-pop is they all look like androgynous mannequins, don't they? Like, just put them like in wherever they're from, Korea, and just like you go to a Target, and they look like mannequins because they have so much weird makeup on, and they're all you can't tell if they're men or women. You put long hair on them, you don't know what the fuck's going on. It's a weird vibe over there, but I'm happy that they're doing Oreos now. Thank God. Finally.
Oreo and BTS designed 13 unique Oreo cookies for
Oh
fans
my
to
God.
love. Dear BTS Army, the biggest love, BTS Army. Yes,
So
queen.
gay. The biggest love.
Yes.
I honestly wonder if they can actually get their hype back because, like I said, they were all the rage for teenage girls 10 years ago. So to
Mhm.
disband and have these girls grow up, to become adults, and move on to the next trendy thing, like I don't know if they're gonna be able to get that hype, at least
I don't know
back
if
in
it was like
America.
a disband or like a hiatus due to like the mandatory military shit they had to do. But yeah, they're back now. So
Oh, thank God.
awkward. Thank goodness, right? But
Yeah,
you know what will get people pumped up and go, America, fuck yeah, is this. Doritos is holding a competition. Doritos is celebrating 250 years of America by giving away $250,000 for building landmarks out of chips.
I love this idea so much.
I was just gonna say this seems like something that Phoenix would do for free.
Yes, I did. I've been doing it on the side for free forever. I can finally make some money.
He's been waiting for this moment.
Would you
Yeah,
like
yeah.
to know how you do that?
I would love to.
All right. Step 1, you buy a bag of Doritos. Step 2, build an American landmark. It has to be American, mind you. Step 3, share your creation on DoritosBuildBold.com. And then build bold, you could win big. Huh?
I love this idea.
Isn't it awesome?
It is,
I like
and and it's wonderful to see.
Patriotic
Companies,
stuff?
yeah, be patriotic instead of all the woke garbage. I think this is phenomenal, and I know that the people out there are going to make some incredible stuff.
I want to
Yeah.
see somebody make a statue of Robert E. Lee and see if that will win.
Can you imagine someone does like George Floyd?
Oh no.
That would probably actually win. Like not even joking. It probably it was just the anniversary of his death a couple days ago. Like even though they're being
Oh,
patriotic,
snap.
they're still a corporation. I don't have any faith in them.
That's forever what my birthday is now, by the way. It's also George Floyd Day.
Oh, is that your? Oh no!
Star Wars
Oh,
Day, the real
no.
Star Wars Day, my birthday, and George Floyd Day. So we celebrated George Floyd on my
Wow.
birthday by learning about his porn tape. That was fun.
Did you celebrate by doing a speedball, Kay? But did you?
I should have. I should have stopped breathing, actually.
Well, this is actually really cool because they give you a list of monuments that are accepted. So national monuments and memorials. They also have national parks and natural landmarks, historic buildings and sites. That's actually really cool. You can do Niagara Falls.
Oh.
Can you imagine making chips at Niagara Falls and be like, poof?
Yeah,
Do
the
you
dust.
use like nacho cheese? for the
Yeah.
water?
Yeah. Oh man, I love that. We
Statue
should
of
do
Liberty,
this.
Ellis Island. Do you want to try building one, Phoenix? Shall we try making one for side scrollers?
Let me think about this. Absolutely, I do, Blabs.
Yeah.
100,000%.
No, we're
yes.
doing next week. We're making Doritos.
Yes.
So, chat, let us know if you're going to go and sign up and try to make a really cool Dorito landmark to celebrate 250 years of America.
Yeah, and if
Yeah.
you do, let it share it on X
Yeah.
with us, and maybe we can show
share
your
it.
progress. Yeah, absolutely.
It'd be like a
Sweet.
vlog, the Dorito vlog. Side
Yeah.
Scrollers does Dorito blogs. All right, real fast. Before I keep going, I do want to grab these supers real fast. The guy for 10 says Darwinism 101. Never stop a Karen from potentially giving herself lead poisoning for a fluoride toxicity. Would have gladly given her a gallon of tap water from Mulan. All right, that's 10 from Mulan right there. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Electron for 5 says, hey, Kay. Sorry that I didn't get to read your latest fan prawn. Been busy with that game you wanted me to make. My artist just finished the spicy pic of you and Felicia Day in common uniforms.
No! There's a photo of me right now on Twitter that someone made, and I'm like sniffing Sonic, and Felicia Day is watching. I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't know. Get turned on. I don't know. You just got me excited.
Mojo for 5 says, I can show you the world shining, shimmering, splendid. All right, that's 5 for Aladdin, clearly.
Based Mojo, let's go.
All right. So now, since Kay is in a really great mood about Felicia Day,
I'm not.
I'm gonna bring it back to Canada, because did you guys know that Canada is bringing Dunkin' Donuts back to Canada, which is stupid because they have Timmy's, aka Tim Hortons.
No,
which is better, I would imagine, right?
Tim
Much
Hortons
better.
is far superior. Yeah,
Okay.
It is. Can confirm.
so this comes from Nianus, who will actually be on the show next week. But she says Dunkin' Donuts is set to open stores in Canada, and suddenly Tim Hortons has realized that they've betrayed the very communities that have upheld their businesses all these years. Why is that? Because Tim Hortons says it will hire 10,000 local workers amid criticism of temporary foreign workers' use. Now, has anyone here besides Kay ordered from Timmy's and had that wonderful experience of, hello, how may I help you?
Hello and welcome to Tim Hortons. What would you like today? Can I get a muffin and a double? Okay, sir, here you go. Here is a latte. It is extra large. You wanted extra small coffee? We don't do that here. And also, here is 10 donuts that are not even cooked properly.
It's so bad, dude. I used to go to Timmy's all the time when I was in Canada, and now it's just shit. And then my friends will text me, and I actually just got a word from them this morning because I sent them that article. And they're like, they might actually get my order correct now. The weird time I go to Timmy's because the locals are going to be hired now instead of the foreigners who don't understand English. So yeah,
it's not even like a stereotype. Like, I swear to God, any Tim Hortons I've walked into, and there's a lot around me, it's all brown people. I feel like I'm in India, like I'm at home. Hello, everybody. But
It's
my
crazy.
order doesn't get messed up as often. I haven't gone there in a while, but maybe it's because they see me and they're like, "Oh, she's just like me. We'll give her a special order." And makes it pretty good.
She's brown. I like that pigment.
You have to up their is that after all.
What?
You have to up their is that with each other, yeah.
So, I sent this to one of my Canadian friends, and this is what he responded back to me after finding out that Dunkin' Donuts will be in Canada. He says, fuck that, I'm going to Dunkin' once it comes to Canada. The only reason I still go to Tim's occasionally is because it's the only option near me. The quality isn't great, but at least the workers are friendly and can speak English, unlike the vast majority of them. So in his particular little Dunkin' Donuts, because he lives in such a country bumpkin area, they actually do speak English there, and they're not Indian. So there you have it. Hooray! Food talk.
I'm just glad that competition is being pushed in here, and that also Tim Hortons is realizing that they're betraying. I mean, they're not even Canadian anymore. They got sold to like a Brazilian company.
No. Burger King bought them out in 2014. I remember because I was in college, and that was a trivia question. I got it right. And I got.
Is it American owned now? Then
it's owned by Burger King. Whoever owns Burger King, I think it's American owned at this point.
Anyways, the thing is Tim Hortons used to be like a point of national pride.
Yes, because of hockey and everything.
People would come to Canada for Tim Hortons, which is crazy to think about now. But they have to finally admit that they've betrayed their own people. Like, you don't see Canadian citizens in a Tim Hortons. So
yeah,
hopefully that helps.
Wait a minute. Did they get bought out?
Because it used to be in Canada and Western New York since Tim Horton played for the Sabres. So it's like I felt special. I'm like, this is just like a Buffalo and Canadian thing. Like, we're the only ones that know about this. And then people are like, oh, well, there's actually one in like Denver now. So I'm like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's supposed to be
There's
there.
a Timmy's by me now. Weird.
Wow. Yeah.
So you were sort of right there, Kay. So it's owned, the largest shareholder is a Brazilian American investment firm, 3G. But like other RBI's brands are Burger King, Popeyes, and Firehouse Subs. So basically it's American at this point with a little bit of Brazil in it. Yeah. Really Canadian, huh?
Yeah. Well, speaking of Brazil, I hear that Wicked went to see Grogu and Manda, whatever the hell that movie is called, correct?
Yeah, Mandalorian Grogu, Wicked. What are your thoughts on that?
So I didn't watch season 3. Like I gave up on the Disney Star Wars shows a while ago. Season 2 was the last one I watched, so I have no idea what happened within 3. But this felt like it could have been cut down 30, 40 minutes for sure, and they should have just released 2 episodes on like a season. Like it was, you could tell that this was a show that they tried to make into a movie, and it just, I don't know. Like I was fighting for my life to stay awake. People that I was with to go see it with, actually some of them fell asleep, like literally for a little bit. And it was just like, what is this? And it was so sad because the theater I went to, it was a very small theater. I was actually in Savannah. And it was a small theater, but it was still
like Georgia?
Empty. Yeah, Georgia. Yeah. It was a small theater and it was still empty. And it's just like, and this was opening day. Like I went opening day on Thursday night. I don't think I've ever gone to see a movie on opening day, no matter what it was, that the theater was empty. And it was sad to see because it's like people used to dress up to go to Star Wars movies on opening day, and it was crazy, like waiting in line to you know, it was actually really sad to see. It's just like, this is the state of Star Wars right now. Like I'm in an empty theater for a Star Wars movie. There was just absolutely no hype. Why do you, Wicked? Why do you have any idea? Can you put your finger on the pulse of why you think that's happening? Because they don't try anymore, and they've ruined all of the characters that made us love the franchise in the first place. Like look what they did with Luke. Like they just don't care. They're tossing away the whole reason we like the trilogies, right? So, and it's just, the writing is not good. And there's the thing that they could have done. The Mandalorian was a great idea. Like just a random bounty hunter. That's what we want to see. We want to see him kicking butt and doing bounty hunting stuff. And then they're like, oh, let's just like focus on Grogu because he's so cute and all the girls are going to buy the plushies. And it's just, they missed the mark with that, because I thought I liked the first season of The Mandalorian. It was interesting. It's like, okay, this isn't, they're doing what we would want. They're not taking an old character and ruining it. They're giving us a new character, something fresh and creative. At least for season 1, it wasn't spectacular, but I was interested. And with this, it's just like, I don't know what they were doing. And again, with this movie, they took old characters, the Hutts, which, spoiler alert, sorry, they just are non-existent anymore. That crime syndicate, whatever you want to call it, is just done.
What?
Yeah. So it's like, that's going to mess up the flow of the world. Well, in theory, they've already messed up the flow of the world with the writing, but they are part of, like, a bigger part of the whole Star Wars, story. And his, what is it? Rada the Hutt?
Rhoda?
Yeah. Rhoda,
yes,
whatever.
Rhoda.
Rada. Okay. Yeah. He's going to be part of the rebellion.
What?
Yeah. So
wait, Kate, you saw Mandalorian, didn't you? And Amal, did you see the Mandalorian?
I saw, yeah.
I only watched the first season when it came out because it was like all the rage. I was like, it was okay.
So, Kay, what are your thoughts on the movie? Because you saw it too.
Okay, this is how I walked away from the movie. One, it was just a movie. It's like, whatever, sure, we'll watch it eventually. We just went out for drinks for my birthday weekend, watched it. It's very safe. It's good for people that want an extension of the Mandalorian series and just want to see like an extra long episode. To me, it was like 2 big episodes stitched together. But there's nothing that really happens in it at all. Like, I was extremely bored. I think that's how most people walked out of it. The thing is I still would watch that over 7, 8, or 9 again. Like, if I'm looking at modern Disney Star Wars, this isn't good at all. Like, I'm not saying that this is good. It's just, in comparison to everything else I've seen, I think I would rather watch this. So if this was all that modern Star Wars was doing, I would be disappointed, but I wouldn't be angry like I am for all the other shit that they mess up.
That's fair.
I don't recommend this film at all, but it's passable. Like, you can zone out, eat popcorn, and like there's a few moments where you can be like, oh, okay, nice. And that's it. It just, there's nothing that happens. It's hard to, I've seen people review it for like 50 minutes. And I'm like, how do you review this for 50 fucking minutes? Like, nothing happens.
That's hard. Like, I will say the beginning was kind of cool when they show him just like doing his bounty hunter stuff. So I'm like, if they would have done a movie like that, where they just focused on him kicking butt and just, finding the bad guys and taking care of business there, that would have been interesting. But they kind of bounced around. There wasn't like a straight story. It was just, it was like 2 episodes that were just like shoved together.
Now, Wicked, I know you have to head out in a minute, but I'd love to ask the panel, what if you were in charge of Star Wars? This is for everybody. If you were in charge of Star Wars, your goal is to right the ship. What are some things that you would do that you think could turn things around?
Decanonize everything they made since 2015.
Number one, yes, yeah. I think like because they took they like the Boba Fett show could have been interesting, but they showed too much. Keep him, he's like stoic and a mystery, and that was what was cool about Boba Fett. Things like that. Like I really think the Mandalorian stuff could have been so cool, but they just, I don't know why they had to add all this extra stuff. Like it's so simple. Just make it a bounty hunting show with both of them, with Boba Fett and Din Djarin, whatever the heck his name is. I can't even remember anymore.
Din
Djarin, yeah. But yeah, what Blab said, decanonize everything, start over. I haven't even read the books. And I know a lot of people that are very interested in them. Take stories from the books. There's so much there.
Legends?
Yeah. Take stories from the books and, write that. Or again, like something fresh. Don't mess with the old characters. Nobody liked that. Like what they did with Luke, it was just like crazy just watching him like toss lightsaber. Everything that they've done is just like disrespectful. But then we're the problem for getting upset that they did this. You're taking stuff we liked and ruining it. Like, oh, Anakin's not the chosen one anymore, right? Because the witches could just be like, boom,
the Black twins.
That's what I'm saying. Like they're taking all this stuff and like we're the problem though. Like you're supposed to just like what we put out there. No, put out good stuff and we'll like it. There's so much that could be done. Like the only way that they would save Disney Star was exactly what Blab said. Decanonize everything and just kind of start over, get some new creatives in there, some fresh minds, some actual fans of the original trilogy first off. And that's what I would do.
Do you think it's time for this is not a loaded question, genuine question. Do you think it's time for Star Wars to stop working off of nostalgia and start making new stories, kind of going different areas? That way people don't know each other in this very small galaxy, apparently.
Yes, everyone knows each other. So stupid. Well, but I do want to get Wicked's thoughts on this Backrooms because I know you have to leave in like 5, and I really want to make sure you get this. So Wicked, do tell me, what is this all about?
So it's really crazy how the whole Backroom stuff started. I think I heard of the games first, and then Kane Pixels is a big name on YouTube that made a bunch of videos off of this. And it started because somebody, I don't know where they were, in some office or something, they took a picture of a wall, like not a wall, but like a room that looks exactly like the Backrooms, like what you picture. And people became obsessed with like the liminal space idea and just ran with it. And this shows right here how creative people can be, because it was literally just a picture of like an empty room that looked like an office that was getting constructed or something. I don't even know how to describe it. And they turned it into horror. And I'm very like that. It was basically something like that. They took a picture of that and like a room like that. And that's how this all started. I don't know where it was posted, like maybe like 4chan, Reddit, no idea. But people seen that and they ran with it. And now like I know a few other YouTubers did it before Kane Pixels, but he was the most popular. Millions of views on his videos. He wrote stories. He used like CGI and like AI stuff to just create these cool little videos. And now he's working with A24 to make the movie. And I'm very interested because you could do anything with it. Now that's being creative. There's no like, there's backstories that have been made like on the YouTube videos and everything, but like starting fresh with the movie, you could just make it whatever. So for people who don't know what it is, you kind of like, the biggest thing is you clip into this like alternate dimension, I guess, the Backrooms. Like they'll show videos that are supposed to be real, right? Like found footage of like traffic cams where a car just disappears. And you're like, what? Like you rewind it, what happened? And then they'll add another video to it where somebody fell through like their garage floor, like, well, where am I? And then they see like a car that was smashed against the wall, and that ties into the old video. So I just find it interesting because you can do anything with it. And I hope it goes well. And I like that they took a YouTuber. They took someone who was originally creating stuff like this by himself, or probably a small team, whatever. And they have him on to make this big movie. I forgot what the budget was, but it's pretty big. And I think, I hope it does well. It comes out on Friday, and I'm definitely going to go see it. And I want it to do very well because I love seeing that. Like another YouTuber just creating, right? And getting paid for it.
Have you ever played like there's liminal space games in VR? I've played a few. They're
I have
fantastic.
not. I've played the Backrooms game, but never in VR. That seems like a whole different beast, like super creepy and scary. But I would be down to try it.
And just a recommendation for anyone out there that's equally as pretentious as I am. I would strongly recommend a book called House of Leaves by Daniel Is Kate taking her headphones off because I mentioned House of Leaves? Okay.
I got out of there. It's like, no, I don't want to hear about the gay Artho game.
No, it's a book. It's a book, House of Leaves, which I would almost guarantee that Backrooms was totally inspired by. And it's such a complex book. It takes several years to really absorb and decipher the book. So, Wicked, if you really love this kind of idea, give a shot to House of Leaves. Just look at the book and get back to me and tell me how pretentious it is, because you'll just, from looking at the book itself, you'll know immediately. I hate this man, Phoenix, so much.
He's like, I need more enemies. Read it.
Yes.
But what if I love it? Then we'll be best friends.
Oh, besties. It's one of my favorite works of art there is. It's amazing, man. And I'm telling you, once you see it, if you do check it out, I think you'll say like, okay, this was clear. Backrooms clearly inspired by House of Leaves.
I got it written down.
By the way, the budget was about 10 million.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Backrooms.
Crazy.
Yeah. So, any other thoughts on Backrooms before we say au revoir to you?
Check it out in VR. Those games are fun in VR.
Yeah, they probably would be. I gotta check that out.
Yeah.
No, nothing really. I'm excited for it, and I'll obviously be reviewing it somewhere after I go see it.
All right, Boo Boo, where can everyone find you before you bounce?
I'm everywhere. You can find me on YouTube. YouTube and Kick are my main ones. Twitch Twitch and a little bit too. But YouTube, Kick, X, Instagram, Patreon. I got cosplays over there. I kind of brought that back.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm getting back into it. I've been inspired. I missed cosplays.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Her links are down below, guys. Especially her YouTube one. That's for sure down below. I don't know if I have your Patreon, but you can send it to me and I'll throw it in there later.
Oh, thank you.
All right, Wicked. We will say au revoir because I know you got to bounce and I don't want to keep you late for your real life duties.
Thank you. I appreciate it. It was good to see you guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, Wicked, so much.
Yeah. Have a good show. Bye, chat. Bye, everyone.
Bye, Wicked.
Bye.
Bye, Boo.
Now, between us, Kay, I just sent you in the private chat just an image of this book. And you'll just, I'm going to hear your, there it is.
Do you want me to? I'm just going to share this. This is what Phoenix sent, guys, in the back private chat.
That's House of Leaves.
And there's no misprint on this. This is just.
Oh, I could bore you to death with how brilliant this book is. But anyway, I'm telling you guys, I recommend if any of you guys out there are super, super intelligent and love actual art instead of slop, give this actual book a shot. I'm telling you, it's life changing, but it takes an enormous amount of work to get through. A couple of years, but it's amazing.
Well, I like how he just insulted us, saying, if you're intelligent, you'll like this book. If you're a retard waterhead, you won't like this book.
That's what
I'm a proud retard. I don't even care. Life is more fun when you're a retard.
Yeah.
And I thought I was pretentious for upholding classics. Just at the highest esteem.
Mm-hmm.
Just read classic books. Don't read modern slop within the past 25 years plus.
Mm-hmm.
But okay.
All right, let me have some supers before we get Amalgamate's opinion on some YouTube shenanigans. All right, Epsilon Sama for 5 says, K gaming and entertainment takes are just like mine. She's almost a clone of me. If I was a woman and a Canadian and an Indian and a commie, hashtag Aladdin. That is 5 for Aladdin.
I know I got the bad dice roll in life. It's okay. As long as we can share gaming, that's all that matters.
Bruh. Hidekai for 5 says Kay's Indian impression is inaccurate because she didn't bob her head to side. That's true.
I am sorry. It is hard to do all of this at once. Oh my god, you're right.
Even when they say yes, they're still doing the no.
No, yes, no. Actually, it fucks my brain.
Wasp for 10 says, I was just reminded of the actual news story of a man being prescribed maid outside of a Tim Hortons. I heard this on Kirsha's stream, by the way. That's insane. Maybe I'll ask her about that tomorrow. Ed for 10 says 10 for Mulan because China's still better than the donkey pull cart Middle East. 10 for Milan. True and real. Ed for 5 says sweet Buffalo representation on the panel. I'm in Western New York. Well, that was wicked. She's gone now. Sorry, chat. Mr. Rich Low Pitch for 5 says Tim's has better coffee and sandwiches, but Dunkin has better donuts. In my area, it's Children's Iraqi Catholics who run the Tim Hortons. the
That
more
seems
you
hard
know.
to believe because Dunkin' Donuts just seems extremely just like ready to serve. Like it doesn't seem like they're making anything.
Well, they're supposed to make the sandwiches. Axe Bear for 2 says Mulan, please. All right, we will. Thank you. Mulan for 2. 2. Nathan for $20 says the big reason malaria and gangrene is failing to hit is because the people that used to like the franchise have now channeled their passion to making it as big as it was into making it sure it fails. Hashtag Aladdin. That's 20 for Aladdin. Funny enough, I keep wanting to say Aladdin because that's what it is in Italian. I'm like Aladdin, but
Please
no,
call
Aladdin.
it that for moving forward.
No. Ken, member for 1 month, says, afternoon all, especially Wicked Virtue. I'm sorry. She just left. I'm so sorry. Ed for 5 says, Phoenix House of Leaves is great. Try the Doom in My House if you haven't.
Wait, the Doom mod My House is related to that?
It was inspired by House of Leaves.
Oh, what? That's like one of the most popular Doom mods of all time. I have no idea.
I'm telling you, House of Leaves is like responsible for so much shit. Like no one knows it. It's so good.
That's all I had to know. Now I'm sold on the book.
There you go. All right.
There you go.
Derek for 1 says Kane's Pixels YouTube series of the Backrooms is great, but he had a shorter series called The Oldest View that was simply brilliant. The kid is a genius. Thank you very much. All right, I'm gonna try to pull a Craig here because Craig is actually here, guys. But I just gotta make sure this actually works real fast. So
calling in.
Oh my God, that's totally Craig.
Hey everybody, it's Craig. I'm live from the cruise.
I'm gonna try this and see what happens. All right, I'm pressing the button.
You've heard us talk about Rumble Wallet extensively, and you know what? You're going to now because they have sponsored this episode of Side Scrollers. Here's the thing. On your screen right now, there is a QR code. I encourage you to get out your phone, scan that, and download the Rumble Wallet app. Now, you don't know a whole lot about Rumble Wallet. That's great. Let me just tell you this. This is what you need to know. It is step 1 of it being an alternative to like payment processors. Right now, you can do some amazing things. You want to support creators? Guess what? That's the first step of all this. Right now, if you want to support Side Scrollers or any other creator using Rumble Wallet, you give $1, we get $1. You give $1 over on YouTube, we get 70 cents. You sub over on Twitch, we get half of that. Now with Rumble Wallet, 100% comes to us. It's the best way to support independent creators like us over here on Rumble, which is great, and all independent creators. Once again, this is step 1. Later on down the line, this is meant to be a payment processor solution where you're going on buying something. You can just scan your Rumble Wallet app. It's awesome. Listen, big things planned. Become an early adopter of it. Scan the QR code on your screen like we talked about, or go to wallet.rumble.com and check it out for yourself. You may like it, you may not, but you at least should give it a try. We are big fans of alternative tech, alternative options to different apps. This is a great place to start. We appreciate them. They support us. Consider supporting them. Thanks to Rumble Wallet for your continued support of Side Scrollers.
I did it! I pressed the right buttons and everything. Good. I had to go to the Rumble Studios and go boop, 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 beep, bop, 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 boop. Anyway, I did it, guys. Yay. Okay, anyway, this one's for Amalgamite. If I can share my screen. Here we go. All right. YouTube is rolling out a new internal system to help identify AI-generated content. If a creator doesn't specify whether or not they used AI, but our systems detect significant and photorealistic AI use, we will now automatically apply a label, according to YouTube. You have thoughts on this, though?
This is totally not going to be disaster whatsoever. Like they've already been trying to roll out a system. Well, they are actually, let me correct myself. They've already been rolling out a system for a few months now, trying to detect AI content or like bots and stuff like that. And they've been demonetizing a lot of channels. Like it was just like a month ago. There's a huge demonetization wave with actual official channels. Multiple of them being like thousands of subscribers, some of them being hundreds of thousands of subscribers, just being demonetized overnight because the system flagged them for being basically bots and using AI in various things. I know, like my friend's podcast, the Broken Crowd podcast with Aiden Paladin and Aristocratic Utensil, they got hit with that, and it took a whole week and a whole Twitter controversy to be able to get their monetization back. And so by actually doing this is just gonna it's gonna be a huge mess once again. Like, I mean, AI just stands for always Indians, which makes sense with the Indian CEO, about how they're trying to like to push this stuff. And I'm sure people are gonna get monetized or get their channels wiped or be inaccurately flagged or whatever the case is. And it's just just another way to punish creators because they have too many people on the platform and they don't want to pay everybody, and they also want to make sure that only certain people are kind of allowed on at the same time.
I'm just tired of all these companies getting extremely lazy and trying to supplement things that should have human attention on it with these AI systems that ultimately completely fail what they're meant to do and create way more work for their social media people who have to go then see when there's a big controversy because they've wrongfully booted someone. Like, it's all so tiresome. It's all so damn tiresome. Stop trying to automate everything. It's clearly not working. Make the systems better and then implement them.
And I hate the hypocrisy of it too, because so they're doing this just because there's this huge push of being like anti-AI. And like I do kind of understand why, because I'm a bit of a Luddite myself. But it is the future, and there's no really no real way around this. All these companies are investing these millions of dollars into these AI programs. These data centers are being popped up left and right here. And so when the corporations do it, it's okay. But when regular plebs actually get involved with AI, like Leaflet or Skybrowse, and make their awesome like AI music videos there, that take like it might not be the same extent as like traditional art where you actually like make it by hand, but they still put a lot of love and labor into these videos. Chances are, because I don't trust YouTube, they will be punished for this because YouTube's trying to catch the whole people don't like the AI slop, which there is AI slop out there, don't get me wrong. But they're just basically trying to punish people for using AI. Meanwhile, these corporations are just using it for their algorithms, for their companies, for their games, for whatever they can, and it's insufferable.
Do you know why they're cracking down so much on AI?
My guess, this is my game theory, is the fact that I guess I technically stole this from Arch, but it's very easy content to make with the slop side of things. I mean, hell, even the the high quality animations, obviously they put a lot of love into it, but that's a million times easier than hand drawing it themselves, both either by paper or digitally there. And so it's a very easy way to make content, and a lot of it it does kind of confuse the masses, and if they want to control the narrative, then it's the best way for them to just kind of like, okay, crack down on this, and then also at the same time pull different creators off the platform so they're not getting money off of YouTube from the shorts or from the videos that are becoming viral because of whatever the AI is doing.
I'm confused on the whole thing as to I'm not understanding why this is not allowed. I mean, arguably, just sitting in front of a camera. I mean, I've seen a million YouTubers just sit on camera eating Doritos and once in a while engaging with the chat. I would argue that's just as easy as doing a prompt, let's say. So I'm wondering what it is that YouTube is specifically, because they've been going very hard on AI, and I'd love to know what the actual corporate reason is for it. I don't know if it's because it's using up so much of their bandwidth and resources and stuff like that, or is it something more nefarious where they're trying to, as you said, control a narrative or something like that.
In this Variety article, which is where we're getting all the information from, this is from YouTube saying that these changes are designed to balance transparency with creator control. So it's just control.
With creator control.
Yeah. But the thing is, though, and you guys kind of said this too, and this comes from Lorena. She says, unless YouTube clearly provides what the benchmark is for significant photorealistic AI use, is this just another arbitrary means to demonetize creators? Because again, they're not really specific on what they're saying. It's basically the same as what someone says. What is mean? What is demeaning to you? You know, what breaks terms of service? All this stuff. It's very vague. You don't know what they're talking about. So honestly, it's just very dangerous, in my opinion, as someone who still uses YouTube. Sadly, come follow me on Rumble. Thank you.
Have it, girl.
Yeah, it's a better standard to inflict upon creators there. Like, once again, I do understand the dislike of AI slop, because it does exist, and that is the vast majority of AI, at least at the moment. Give it a couple more years and AI will get to the point, actually not even a couple years, where we can't even tell the difference between what's real and what's fake, because we're already kind of getting to that point with some AI images and videos because of how just realistic it is. But it's, if the corporations can use this, and then I don't see why the plebs can't either. Like, it just seems there's another way to enforce more control, like they've always been trying to do.
Well, yeah, there seems to be. Oh, go on, Phoenix. Go on.
No, I was just gonna say. I'm just repeating myself. It's like, well, whose opinion of what slop is or not slop? Like, I just don't understand. There's a clear reason here that no one is saying anything from YouTube's end. There's a reason, and I just would love to know. Maybe chat if you happen to know why they're cracking down this. Because again, like, whatever. I've seen plenty of YouTube videos where they're just filming their socks. Like, okay, same shit.
That sounds amazing. Right, look at my sock collection.
I don't want to say anything, but that's my channel.
I don't know why they would crack down on this, except for to keep it vague so that they can rug pull creators that they don't like. Otherwise, it could have things to do with other parts. I mean, Google is not solely a YouTube company. They also do have a share in AI. So maybe the cost of AI with Google Gemini is skyrocketing, and so that's like a thing that they're trying to reduce in general culturally, is the amount of use of AI for what they deem as no reason, that is just wasting resources and money for them. This is all just me speculating, though. I have no clue. Like, it's very bizarre and vague, and it just tells me that they're just like all the other political things. We don't like this creator. We want to take them down. Now we just have a thing that's super easy. But they'll probably target it as more of like a disinformation thing. Like, we don't want people getting tricked in the public and thinking that this is real when it's not. The thing is, okay, if you watch YouTube ads, it's all AI crap anyways. So you're going to crack down on AI videos. What about all the ads that are floating around constantly? Like, sometimes there'll be like a 30-minute AI ad where it's just like a QR code on screen with an AI voice. I've seen ones here before that they have like Mark Carney speaking, and it's a fake AI voice. And he's like, make sure that you go to your bank and do this. And it's like obviously a total scam. Crack down on that. And by the way, that's not exclusive to YouTube. I have an issue with Rumble having a lot of those AI ads too. I'm saying in general, everyone should cut down on that shit.
There is a little bit of a silver lining, I guess, if you will. It says, if a creator doesn't specify whether or not they used AI, but our systems detect significant photorealistic AI use, we will now automatically apply a label. So I guess the way a creator can somehow save their ass is by stating if it's AI or not before YouTube comes and slaps them with a label.
But will you be suppressed in the algorithm for using AI, though?
That's a great question, right?
Yeah, because that's my guess, is, they're going to try to make that a mandatory thing and then basically suppress you for it. I do see people in chat mentioning that as like it's just the realistic thing, but then we're talking about YouTube here. They're notorious for not actually applying the rules equally, fairly, or really accurately at all. And so, and then is there like a mass reporting function too if something could happen? Be like, okay, this is AI, and with, once again, how accurate AI is becoming, it's kind of hard to tell what's real, like what's actually real and what's AI, which is probably one of their excuses for putting this in there. But like, we just know that it's not going to be used properly whatsoever, and it will be abused.
They're also giving labels, and they're showing you where the labels are going to go. I don't know if you guys can see it. So let me do it over here instead. Here we go. So they're showing it for for videos. It's going to be right there on your mobile device, and then for shorts, it's going to be down here, the label, and so you're going to see it. And the reasoning for this is the goal is context at a glance. So if it looks real but was made with AI, viewers will know immediately. Interesting, isn't it?
I wonder if that'll be for the entire video, though. Like, so for instance, let's say if 99% of your video is totally real, and then there's just that one clip that's AI.
That's a good question.
Because then the assumption is, well, you don't know what aspect of it is. And you could see this as, for instance, I'll give you a perfect example. If, let's say, you're a political show, and you're showing news clips and stuff like that, all legit news clips, but let's say your title graphic for the Phoenix show is AI. Will people then wonder if the whole, if those news clips were altered or if they were, manipulated at some point? I wonder how they're going to implement that AI thing.
I don't even know.
I just know it's not going to be noble at the end of the day. It's about money or some kind of influence or power over people. It's not to be like, we're going to crush disinformation and make sure that the truth is out there, because if they wanted the truth out there, they wouldn't have blocked one side from being able to speak for the past decade or so.
It's gonna be like the COVID, like the WHO thing at the very bottom of videos again.
Oh yeah.
Like with AI instead. Which I do think AI should be labeled. I think that's the best way to kind of figure out in the future what is and what isn't. But I just simply do not trust YouTube or really any corporation to do so. That's the problem. I don't really trust the government either. So then it comes into the line of, relying on people doing good faith, and that's not going to work. There's really no proper solution. But anything YouTube does, I automatically hate. So I'm biased. That's for sure.
Yeah. So to wrap that up, I'm gonna go and hit up some supers real fast, and then we're gonna look at the showdown just for now, because I haven't seen what we're at yet. Zackler for 5 says, I've been watching Phoenix's VODs. Highly recommend check them out. Yes. Do it.
Thank you.
Phoenix does an awesome show.
He hit 12K on Rumble the other day.
Yeah, congrats, man.
Where's your little confetti? Press your confetti button.
Yes, dear.
There you go. Israel for 10 says, hello guys, 10 for Aladdin because the SNEW game was great. The cartoon Disney movie was awesome, and Robin Williams was a stellar as Genie. Cheers. Yeah, dude, I saw the live action Aladdin once and it was terrible. Like Will Smith is Genie. Terrible. Marmalin for 10 says,
Labs, I want to pause on that for a second. Okay, Phoenix and whoever else question, SNES version of Aladdin or Genesis Aladdin? And my answer is Genesis, but I want to know chat too. Which one?
Yeah, for me, it's the Genesis one. Gameplay aside, just even aesthetically, like the Genesis one just felt, especially at the time, that you were playing a cartoon. I was blown away by the art style, the animation, you name it. And kind of, Genesis was known for having beautiful animation sprite work and animation scans that they were able to do that the Super Nintendo it didn't appear that it could do. And you can kind of see that with like Earthworm Jim, for instance, where even when Super Nintendo could do it, it just didn't have the same feel as Genesis. So I'm going to go with Aladdin Genesis.
Amalgamate, did you play it?
No. I wasn't alive.
Go play. They're so
I wasn't
good.
alive when either of those came out.
Oh my god. It was that was the days where like you would have an IP and they actually would have differences between the consoles. Now everything is just homogenized into one thing, and I'm not a fan of it. But back then you would have one game that was so different, SNES version versus Genesis, for example. But in the console wars, I was always a Genesis kid. So no matter what they released on that console, I will always simp for the Genesis.
All right, Marmalin for 10 says, it's the Crowder apocalypse. Leave it broad so when an election comes up, hit every creator doing memes against the party Google wants to win. Fair point. Soul Silver for 5 says, Canada's trying to increase subscription servers by 15% and are enforcing them to forward Canadian content on their services. Also, YouTube is trying to shut down anyone that's talking about this. What? This is a rabbit hole we're going to get into tomorrow, okay?
Maybe. I mean, Canada's always been like this with music and everything else. So what? Oh, I thought you were calling me a commie. I was like, what?
No, Canada. All right, Phoenix, where are we at for the showdown? Let's see.
I'm happy you. Hold on a second. Oh, yeah. Perfect.
I'm happy you else.
Yeah. So we've got Mulan for $27 and Aladdin $124. Listen, this could change anytime. Yeah. This is very early in the game.
Damn, bro. All right. Well, the next topic is also from Amalgamite because she saw that in the run sheet, and at first I wasn't gonna put it on the show because I was like, we got plenty to talk about, but she was like, please. So here we are. Two Japanese men arrested over alleged $213,000 Pokemon card heist targeting delivery vehicle. This is like the Kit Kat campaign all over again. Go on, Amalgamite.
This is, I don't really, let me try to figure out how to phrase this real quick, because like I was kind of surprised this happened in Japan, but because I come from like the more Americanized, tourist perspective of Japan here. I know we have a huge issue with scammers and scalpers and like the West, especially in like America, but the Japanese doing this is pretty crazy in my personal opinion. But I mostly just want to address the scalper side of things because I actually used to collect Pokemon cards a few years ago. I like it's the how they've gotten so popular. It just fascinates me. I know I got into it because like I like Pokemon, unfortunately, and I do love the art on the cards. Like they're absolutely a gorgeous art. They definitely put a lot of effort in there. And by the way, for anybody who collects cards, the Japanese cards are superior than to the American versions.
Pokemon, you're saying?
Yes. The card quality is better. The texture is better. It's actually a little bit cheaper. The pull rates are also better too. And so if you're gonna, I mean, it's a little bit more expensive because of you have to pay for the overseas shipping. But like you basically get more of your money's worth out of it. But all of a sudden, like I don't like it just became a huge deal. I'm assuming because of like COVID and people were just like bored and trying to find new hobbies to get into. But all of a sudden, like there was just this huge boom, and I guess I was technically part of the problem as well because I was getting into it around that time. But it's just you can't get cards anymore these days. You go into Target or Walmart, the shelves are just completely cleared. Go look on eBay, and there's just like 3 times the cost. And to see that it's going over in the Japanese side of thing too, it's just it's crazy to me because they have a little bit more reverence, at least from the outside looking in. They seem to have a bit more reverence when it comes to these things, and just to be like, oh, okay, well, we're just gonna break in and steal over $200,000 worth of cards. It's like, oh, okay, it's just a parasite sneaking in.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy. So for me, I collect cards too, but they're not Pokemon, they're Harry Potter, and you would need to, in order to complete like some of these series, you'd probably need $100,000 to get them all because they don't exist anymore and they're very rare. And a lot of these are limited edition and numbered ones. So let's say one card in the series was like limited edition of 100 of them. There was only 100 of those in the world. So some of those can be like $5,000. Some people price it at. So that's just one card. And then there's like a fuck ton. It's insane. It's a rabbit hole. I really won't get into it, but I feel your pain. These scalpers suck.
So. I had to stop collecting because it was getting too expensive. Because like at a certain point, it's just cheaper just to buy the card off eBay like raw. But like that also kind of defeats the fun of actually pulling it from the card, the pack itself. But then even then, like if you want to get a collection of them, because my favorite Pokemon character is N from Black and White, and they actually have cards like for him, and I was like collecting them, but that's just expensive. And it's just like, I can't do this anymore. I got bills to pay. I have a gacha addiction on top of this too. Totally not a common denominator there. And it's just like I can't do it. And then I've just heard it's gotten worse and worse. And it's like, okay, well, just the state of the world once again.
Well, you might get a kick out of this since we're talking about scalpers. There's a new game coming out called Scalper Spoils. And so, a chaotic action and management sim about scalping limited releases, sprint to drop, snag online releases, haggle in your store, risk opening packs, grow your crew, and play solo or up to 4 players. Developed and published by Parody Games. There is no release date yet for it, but I stuck this on my wish list because, like, this is cool. I'm down. So
there's truly a sim game for everything at this point.
At this point, yeah. Scalper Spoils, bro.
I will probably play it too, honestly.
It kind of looks slop, but like the good kind of like stupid fun slop.
Yeah, I gotta try it once and then.
Yeah, it's a meme game, you know.
Yeah.
It's a fun.
It's like Yasuke
thing.
Simulator.
Yeah. Well, that was actually
I freaking loved
Yasuke
Simulator. Was actually really fun. So there's that. Again, it's crazy. You got all these images too. You see a single player online co-op. I've already put it on my wish list. I'm ready to go. When this thing is announced or whatever, I'll get a ping saying it's released.
I wonder if they'll get in legal trouble because those little doll things from that last player was like, yeah, it looked like a lot like the Labubu's, and then like the card packs for Blokemon, and Nintendo is definitely very, lawsuit prone, trigger happy. So they're not. I wonder if they're legally distinct enough with what they're mocking here.
Who knows? They probably will get in trouble. Let's be real. Anyway, Nathan for 5 says there was a post where someone used a real painting and claimed it was generated by AI. It really exposed the ignorance of the anti-AI crowd. Thank you for that. All right. So I actually decided that we would do a tier list today. And we never do tier lists on the show, but it was a bit of a slow news day today. And I was like, you know what? Let's do this. So today I went searching. And before I show you the actual tier list we're going to do, I have to pull this up because I found a weird ass. I was just Googling like fun tier lists for us to make. What's something really creative? And lo and behold, this is what popped up, guys. The gender tier list maker that exists. It's called the ultimate gender tier list maker. You can see all these lovely images down here where you have to rate them.
Where is the put on fire tier?
Yeah.
Where is that?
So we're not going to do that. We're
going to do. I recognize like half of them.
Yes, it is. Yes.
Oh god, I bet I was on Tumblr for too long.
I thought I was just looking at gradients.
Yeah.
Like PowerPoint fonts from 2005 PowerPoint.
My Photoshop brain kicked in. I was like, huh?
So we're actually going to look, guys, at the best gaming controllers.
Atta girl, that's awesome.
This is a bit of a long one, but we're going to keep it relatively short because there's so many of them, so we do have to fly through them.
Yeah, well, maybe worst case, we can come back to it another time too. Maybe we can save it or something.
Possibly. Well, I'm not logged in, so I really can't save it.
Okay.
So screw that.
We'll speed run.
So we're going to speed run this. So we have S, A, B, C, D, F.
No way.
And have not used. Are you saying no way for the alphabet?
There's no way we're going to get through all of this with the chat. Oh, is it just us or we're doing with the chat?
Us. And the chat's going to yell at us.
Okay. Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready.
So the first one is Atari 2600. Where does it go?
Real fast question. And Blabs, I don't know if you're going to have the answer. Are we going by just the feel of the controller or its importance?
Everything.
Just an overall.
Yeah, overall general.
I wouldn't rank its importance necessarily. At the end of the day, when you care about with a controller,
F.
For me, a controller is more about how it feels, how it plays.
F.
All right. Cave, Amalgamite. You with that?
I put I don't really care. I mean, I would put it more of a D or a C because there's some pretty bad controllers out there. That's just a standard.
I'll put in the middle between you guys.
Well, spoilers. I'm a Nintendo baby, so I've only used Nintendo controllers.
That's all right. Mine, the Wii's are down here for me. Everything else is what?
Yeah, basically.
All right. So this one's going to be mostly Phoenix and K centered. Yeah. Atari 2600 paddle controller.
Goddamn controller.
For me, that's an A. Because it did exactly because it played Pong perfectly. Any game that needed you would disagree with that?
There's
a better way of playing Pong?
When I think of control, I get it, but I'm also like, when I think
you're
of
not playing
controller,
Street
like,
Fighter with it.
multi-use, like-
Phoenix, we're not here all day on a punk.
I said A.
All
The
right,
fact that it's limited to so few games you can play with it
all right,
automatically. takes
Atari
down from-
5200.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It's just a phone.
All
Yeah,
right.
D or F.
Atari 5200 trackball controller.
D.
All right. Atari 7800 EU. You probably did not use that then.
D.
Oh, okay, you did. Atari 7800.
D. Because
Why are
all those
so
were
many Atari?
Can I just put
controllers?
Atari all at
No.
D for you?
no Jaguar controller. C.
Did you see how excited he was? No.
You're
Oh!
for the giggles, Kay. Really? You're gonna. Where do you want to put that?
It's fine. This is Phoenix's
No,
ranking.
listen,
Go
no,
Phoenix,
it's not.
please.
It's not. No, this is between us.
God.
So here's my side of the argument, real fast. Okay. So the controller itself, it's not great, but it's not the worst thing ever. The pad at the bottom allowed overlays, which you had like if you want to switch bases or whatever like that. You know, like it allowed for some extra control. I think a C is fairly fair. I'll
One
put
of
it to
the
D.
most annoying controllers to hold in my life.
Will D work for you then?
Sure.
I'm okay with D. D. Okay, put it on D.
But why are there so
Yeah.
many of them? Like, why?
Well, like controllers weren't good until like way later, so most of these are going to be D's and F's for me
She's like
until we
Master
get to like
Skywalker. There's
the
too
late
many of them.
90s.
You can put that as D
Yeah.
as well.
All right, we're fine. Atari VCS.
C.
All right.
C or B.
Um,
Okay. Any?
Fucking
it's
Odyssey
it's a-
thing.
The fuck
I
is
have no
that?
idea what that
box?
is. That's the Magnavox. I don't know.
This is the box.
Yeah, anything Magnavox, I don't know. In television controller, C or D. K.
That's a
Any thoughts?
D. I'm
D. That's fine. D.
All right, the
Coleco-
ColecoVision.
Yeah, D is also same idea.
Vectrex.
Again, it does work well with the games they made, but if we're just going off of feel, that's why I was asking, then it's a D. Okay. Vectrex is the greatest thing of all time, but still, you can put it at D. Okay,
What?
please, if you have any.
Yeah.
I love the Vectrex.
Casio PV 1000.
I haven't
Okay,
tried one of
Theo?
those before.
So I put that at a D. Again, they work well with the games with
It
their.
looks like a dildo.
Thank you, Malcolm. Right? She's like, I help. Famicom.
So
See,
C.
this is where I get to C. Yeah, like all of
Uh,
the stuff before this, I'm like, that's like D,
That's
F
Phoenix's
tier.
thing.
NES, you could put as C as well. And
Yeah.
that's going to piss a lot of people off. But like
Why?
again, if we're going with like how it feels, it hurt your hands because of its rectangular nature. The NES Advantage, I think you could actually.
I think it's better.
Yeah, I would say B.
Yeah.
You okay with that? Okay.
NES Max.
I actually put that at a.
I would put that
Hmm.
above the NE. I know.
It's right on there. In some ways, it was better. It felt better, but it also you
Yeah.
less control. Let's say if you're playing like a Mega Man.
I think I would rather play the NES controller proper.
Let's put it on C. Is that all right, Kay?
Yeah.
Do you want to
Yeah.
do you want to elevate Famicom and S, or you think we're all right?
I think it should be around there.
Okay.
All right,
Okay.
NES Dogbone.
I would actually put that for me as a B. I don't know where you stand on that, Kay.
It's still
You wanna
C
put it
tier
s-
to me.
Okay,
but
you can put it on C.
Again, I'm biased to I like newer controllers more. They've
Okay.
perfected
Super
them.
Famicom.
I would definitely put that as a or B.
I'm B.
Okay, B.
Super Nintendo.
Same. Yep, B.
Okay, you good with that?
Oh, here we go.
The virtual
Here
boy
we go.
controller.
That is an A. That is
Oh,
an
oh.
A. I'll put it as an because
Oh, fuck off. It's not going higher than the SNES controller. If you put it in A, you better fucking move up Famicom
I
as
disagree.
well.
I
No,
strongly disagree.
That's insane. No, the virtual boy
I have
controller.
given
no.
you 15 controllers.
No.
Have,
It's not an A controller. No.
It really is.
I disavow this list instantly.
It absolutely. You need to be putting in perspective, like what you're doing right now, you little goose. What you're doing is you're saying like a Wiimote should be able to play Street Fighter. It can't. Like that controller, it feels fantastic.
The back of that controller. Are you crazy?
The what? I'm sorry.
The back of that controller. That controller is a dumper.
Yeah, because it had
There's
the power of the
no
greatest console. Well, the second
fucking
greatest after the Game Boy.
Way.
You're making
All right,
the chat
fine.
angry.
All right, where would you put
No
it? Where would you
way.
put it, Kay?
Like below SNES controller for sure.
All right, C.
I would be way meaner to it than you, but I will accept.
Put it at F,
Compromise
Blabs. Put
for
it at F.
B. I can feel the friendship burning.
Yeah, I'm
as
gonna leave
we
it.
speak.
I'm gonna leave it at C for now.
It is one of the most comfortable controls of all time. Okay,
You
here
have
we go.
big hands,
N64.
That's
though.
nuts.
You have
N60.
big hands.
I just said you could put it on F if you want.
No, it's at C. All right, this Nintendo 64.
I
So
love the
for-
N64 controller. That is an A tier controller to me. And my argument for it is Super Mario 64. No matter what controller you play Super Mario 64 on, that is like glove and hand. It is such a beautiful marriage. The stick is perfect on the N64.
She likes the
controller.
stick. of the
So
64.
I would agree with Kay here, but then I just go like, you do know that many people hated this controller.
I do.
And so I'm going to agree with you because I'm a gentleman. So let's put it at A. But everyone would absolutely put that at C.
This,
Oh,
this,
I
vast
think it's
majority.
this is all. This is all.
This is
fucked up now.
This is where I can actually like put a little bit of 2 cents in. I was gonna
Please,
put it at
please.
D. Oh, there.
Oh,
Personally,
D.
All right,
myself.
put it at B. Put it at B.
that's
Put it at B.
No way.
That's an average. It's an average. Put
all
it at
right,
B.
B is an average.
I'll take B.
All right, GameCube.
Oh my God, I love the
I'd put that at
GameCube.
A as well.
Yeah.
Everybody A.
Yep.
Hey.
Sure.
Okay.
Now again,
GC.
people would hate that controller because of modern games. It sucks
Oh,
ass. But
I
I'd
don't
put it
claim
at-
to have the popular opinion on this. I have my opinion. Wavebird is excellent.
Yeah.
I love the
Hey.
Wavebird. It does have a bit of a dumper to it as well at the bottom there. But I think I would prefer the standard GameCube over the Wavebird.
Okay, so you
even
want me
though
to
they're
put B?
both great. No, it's fine. They can be.
All right, we're gonna put this one S tier.
So I
No, fuck off. This is like a fucking.
I would put it like at like
Get
an
F.
What?
I actually I would put
hate
it.
the Wiimote. No.
Blabs,
I
put that at
think
S.
like B. Because
Again,
it's
I
a little
ha-
What
bit
the fuck are
more
you playing with the Wiimote?
awkward.
Like motion games?
Wii
That's
games.
it.
We
So
game.
Skyward Sword's a
No.
good game, but I will not argue
No.
otherwise.
I'm totally
That was
also
a
putting this
controller
up
that
there.
could be extremely versatile. It did exactly what it needed to do. It worked out of the box, and it could be it was perfect for the virtual games that they had. I think that absolutely is an S or an A.
Especially with the nunchuck. I know that's the next one, but the Wii remote with the nunchuck was like perfect in my personal opinion.
Well, Blabs is in control of this, so she can just do it anyway. We have no control.
I am the
I
captain
just
now.
that was full list. No.
Where would you put that, Kay?
the
S,
Wii
S.
controllers? They're all F to me. They're horrible.
Ah!
No,
F.
Kay, you're
I hate
no.
I'm not
You
compromising on
these
this.
freaking these bulky
Nah.
ass Atari things on like over a Wii remote.
Yes, I would. The Wii fucking ruined gaming. Yes, absolutely.
Oh, pish posh, you got the maze.
I could be swayed to a B at minimum on the Wii.
All right, look, we'll compromise since
N-
Kenny is
none
like
check
F,
was an
and
S,
we're all
though.
saying S. We're doing A.
That's insane to ever say that the Wii remote is an S ever.
Yeah,
Ever.
but
Wii
Kay,
classic
I don't.
controller.
I think you're just basically
Wii
just
Classic
putting.
controller is better than the Wiimote.
S tier. God,
No,
thank you.
no.
No, I think you put it all
How
in
do
the
the
same.
motion controls exist for the classic controller out of curiosity?
Oh,
I know
I
what
don't
I'm
even
saying.
know. I never had this one Wii Classic controller.
Yeah,
The Classic Pro is good, but not
Yes.
great. If it was my list, I would have put this at about a high C to a low B, and the Wii remote would be at F, and the Wii Classic controller would be like a D.
Fortunately, it's not your list; it's our list.
I'm just making my voice heard. I'm here.
You had the first half, now we get the second half.
Yeah. All right. So the Wii Classic
I
controller.
didn't
we're gonna
want
stick
the
with that.
first half. I wanted the
No,
second
no,
half.
no,
These
no,
are the
Yeah,
controllers
but
I
Kay-
care about.
Balance board.
Kay, I feel like what you're.
Fucking joking. No.
Game
The
pad.
Wii balance
Okay,
board.
the gamepad deserves a
Are
B.
you
Yeah, we'll
oh
put in
my
B.
God, I'm losing my fucking mind.
Bro,
right
the
now.
Wii
No,
balance
Wii
board
balance
insulted
board.
you. You stepped on that thing and it was like,
Go
oh.
Shove a Wii balance board up your ass. No,
I will.
that
I got
is
one
not
in
an
the living
S-tier
room.
controller.
There's no
That is
control
an
here.
F. I hate it.
All right, hold up. I have to just say. So, Kay, here's my disagreement with you. It appears you're doing is it's just personal taste and not factoring in literally
It is
anything else.
Personal taste, of
No,
course.
right, but I think you can apply a little bit of history to these things. Like it's like I don't like documentaries, and so they're all shit. But no, there's like
Well, no,
you have
it's
to
not
rate it for
all-
what it was.
No,
The
it's
Wii
not-
controller and those controllers applied perfectly to the game. If you use another controller, it would not work. I think you should try to just factor in a little bit of history to it, and what its purpose was, right?
This is not the same thing as hating an entire genre. I think the Wii controller is objectively
It's the same
shit.
thing. But no, but
it's not the same thing. They're
up. If you would put-
I like the controllers.
If you would put the NES controller, if we agreed to put the NES controller at a C, the Wii controller is identical. Why would that be an F?
Let's use Brawl as an example, okay? Smash Bros. Brawl. This is a Wii game, okay? You
Great
talk
game.
to anybody that plays Smash Bros. Brawl, and let's say you have a group of friends, and you put on the table a GameCube controller, a Wiimote, the Wii Classic controller, the Wii Controller Pro. Which ones are they going to grab for? Guess what? The person that's last to pick is grabbing the Wiimote because there's nothing left.
Right, but would you play
it's not a
Halo
good
on the
controller.
GameCube controller, though? You wouldn't.
But
that's my point. You have to, because the GameCube controller was made for the GameCube. It's a game specific for the GameCube. What I'm saying is logic. It's perfect logic.
Guys, look
It's
how many
perfect
controllers
logic.
we have left to do.
Oh my god. I feel like I need some popcorn for this. This is amazing.
Look how many we have left to do. We still have to talk about retarded PlayStation 5, okay? Get your
There's
shit
no way
together.
we're getting through this. There's no way. All right, continue.
We're just gonna say this is I'm challenging all of you and the chat too. I'm gonna pick something up, and the only thing you guys can say
Okay,
is
I don't
where
even know what a
it goes.
Splatoon is. I don't even know. Okay, are you aware of what a Splatoon setup is? I've never even heard of that.
Fuck is the Splatoon?
Yeah, all right.
setup?
Have never
Not
used.
Joy-Con looks like Switch.
Oh, is that the controller in the middle? You like stick a controller in the middle for like the original Splatoon or something?
Maybe. I don't know.
Probably.
I don't fucking know. We're not right.
Okay, Joy-Con for the Switch.
They're
Hate
like
'em.
a
Awful.
B.
C.
Yeah.
All right, B, C, Phoenix.
I'd put him at a B. But
All right,
if
B it
you want
is.
to average it out, put it at C.
No, because there's two B's and one C.
Oh, okay.
Remember,
Single
the-
Joy-Con.
B
This
for
is-
the single Joy-Con. It suits even for my tiny ass hands. It's too small.
The Joy-Con notoriously breaks down to the point where there's lawsuits. These controllers should be ranked pretty low too.
All right, we're gonna stick the single one at F. Switch Pro controller.
C.
Pretty good controller. I give it a probably a C to a B.
All right, Joy-Con 2 for the Switch 2.
Put it
It's
B.
better than the Joy-Cons, but I would still put it in the C tier.
I go with a B if like.
I'd put
actually,
him
I'm probably
directly next to.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right
they're
there.
not that much of a difference in my personal
If you want,
opinion.
then maybe lower the original Joy-Cons down to a C if you want.
All
Maybe.
right.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Okay, single Joy-Con for the
The
Switch
same
2.
as,
Say
that's
same as the yeah.
Same thing.
Where are you?
Yeah.
There
Just
you
put
go.
on
F.
the. Oh,
Joy-Con
what?
mouse mode. Who the fuck uses mouse mode?
It works
It's
though.
kind of
I mean,
cool, but it's clunky.
D.
I have barely used it because it just seems weird. So yeah, D. It's
All
cool.
right.
It's
I
interesting
mean, it
concept,
works. So,
though.
all right, cool.
Switch 2 Pro controller.
I'm gonna put that
that
as an
is-
A.
C.
That is an S tier controller.
All right,
Yeah.
A
Oh,
then.
Switch
S,
2
A, and C. It's
Pro
got to be around A.
controller. Switch 2 specifically,
it's a
right?
Good, yes.
Yeah, Switch
It's
2.
a really good
Excellent picks
controller.
on this. I doubted this controller, and then I bought one myself, and I was like, "Wow, this is actually one of the best controllers on the market." Switch to Pro Controller S.
Mhm.
All right,
hope you make
Turbo
a Zelda.
Graphics. I got nothing.
C or B.
I'll put C. Neo Geo AES.
Again, it's an arcade perfect thing. I'd put that at the B. I mean, it does exactly as it needs to do.
Neo Geo Advance.
C.
Okay. Neo Geo CD.
C or B. You can put it C.
Philips CDI remote.
That's a D or F.
The fucking remote.
I like
Philips CDI
the
spoon.
Zelda game.
F.
All right, Philips 3-button pad.
C. Also a C or B. The next one, C
Flying
or B.
through. Okay, the Philips CD touchpad.
Yeah, the C or B.
Boop. PlayStation.
So K is going to put that high. I wouldn't.
PlayStation 1 controller, I'd probably put that at about a B.
Yeah, I would totally disagree with
And
that.
I think that's kind of being nice. It's like a B.
C. Can we agree on C?
All right, see it is. PlayStation 1 dual analog.
Slightly better. It's
Yeah.
still C. The main
They're
problem was
still
the D-pad was extremely uncomfortable.
PlayStation 1 DualShock.
I put same area.
Okay. PlayStation 2 DualShock.
Kate, please, if I don't want to just.
I think Kay's powered down. She's like, I'm not doing this anymore.
This list had a fucking Wii board at S list, so I'm just trying
Hell
to.
Yeah, bro!
We like to do a little trolling.
It's the only
We
controller.
If I actually
at S.
yell and give my full opinion on all this shit, this list would look so different. So I'm just letting it roll.
You just have two different opinions, like complete opposite opinions from each other. But it's okay.
DualShock. PlayStation 2.
B or C?
Good controller, B.
All right, we'll put it there. The PlayStation 2 iToy.
The fuck is
D.
that?
B.
DualShock PlayStation 3.
Now we're talking. That's probably a B or an A.
I'd say
B?
B or C.
All right, B. So, DualShock PlayStation 4.
I liked this controller.
Yeah.
I'm at a B.
I would give it like a B or an
A or B. The average seems to be B.
All right. PlayStation VR, PlayStation Move.
I'm not huge on them. I'd probably give it a
Vibrators?
You could put a C or D for me.
I'm not gonna tell you I have that. PlayStation 5 DualSense.
S
A
or
for
no?
me.
This is S tier. This is my
Wow.
second favorite controller on the market.
Yeah.
I'm gonna balance it between you two and say A.
Kay, if you want to put that at S, I was agreeing with Kay though.
Oh,
so you
I
could-
thought I heard
I
S
said-
and A.
yeah,
I
S
said
or A.
S
Either
or
one.
A myself.
All right,
because
so
I'm
it's
okay with
S
either one.
tier. Look at
No,
that, Kay.
I would like to say that if this is gonna be S, I would like to switch to Pro controllers also be S too, because they're both really good.
Switch to Pro Control. Where did we stick
It's
that?
in-
It's right. It's on the A towards the end.
Oh, dirt. Okay, there you go. Look, I'm putting my
Yep,
Wii
and the
board
Wii
up there then
board.
too.
There we go. Blab's
Best
contribution.
ever.
You don't find the buttons comically large though on the Switch 2 controller? Like comically large. They remind me of like grandma remotes. But all
Are
right,
you
it's
talking
on
about
S.
the Switch 2 Joy-Con or sorry, the Pro?
No,
2
the
controller?
the Pro controller. The buttons are
No,
gigantic.
this is excellent proportions. I love this controller, but
All right.
the biggest thing is I've been able to go back to games that I played like even over a decade ago, and the precision on this is excellent.
Yeah,
Right,
I thought I
the,
wasn't gonna like the Joy-Cons not actually being like even like they are with the PS controller, but I actually kind of like it. Like I don't know, it's a really solid controller.
Cool. All right, the retard controller F.
Well, it does its purpose.
Well, that's what I've been saying the whole time, but we've been ignoring that. So F.
PlayStation 5 DualSense Edge. Like Phoenix is edging during this freaking
This
tier
is
list.
essentially an upgrade to this controller. I haven't used one myself. People say it's not worth it.
So A.
A, or we haven't played it. I've not used it.
Nobody's used it. Okay, so put it down there. PSVR 2.
So for me, I think these are actually really, really strong. Again, for what they do, that would be an A for me. I'm willing to hear anyone's.
Look at Kay. Kay's not having it. Kay needs to go to Timmy's and get
Well, I
some
mean, how
Timbit.
else do you play VR? I don't know what to do.
I just don't
like-
even think the VR controller should necessarily be in the, I mean, I guess it should be in the conversation, but
Anyway, Fujitsu
Peripheral,
FM
yeah.
Towns Marty. The fuck is that?
Yeah,
Don't
the Towns
know.
Marty. Yeah, put a not played. I'm not using.
Amiga CD.
That may actually upset some people. I'd put it at a C or D.
Okay.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, I'll put D. Panasonic 3DO.
C for me.
All right. Casio Loopy.
I've not played that one.
Bandai Apple Pippin.
That I would C or D.
Sega SG 1000.
F.
Sega Master System.
Not a
That
fan of that
D-pad
controller.
is that D-pad's rough. Kay, we
Yeah,
want to
I'd
put
put
a
a
D. D.
Yeah.
I'm okay with D.
Sega Genesis Mega Drive 3-button pad.
Now Kay's gonna put this high. I wouldn't.
No, I'm actually not. As much as I
She's
love the
just bad now.
Genesis, I think that's more of like a D tier controller. I
Okay.
think the SNES did it much better in that era.
Sega Genesis Mega Drive 6-button pad.
Better.
I prefer this controller over the Genesis one, but
See?
yeah, even then
See?
it's kind of high.
Sega Saturn North American.
B or C for me.
See,
All
C,
right.
that's fine.
Sega Saturn Japanese.
I don't know.
I haven't tried the
Unplayed.
Japanese version. I don't know.
Sega Saturn 3D controller.
C or D.
This controller. That's a D controller.
That came out with like Knights, right?
Sega Dreamcast.
This is a hard one to rate because I think on an innovation level, this controller is excellent. But to actually hold and play a Dreamcast controller is not really the most fun experience in the world. So on innovation side, I would have given it like an S, but on an actual like gameplay side, I'm more at a C.
I could go with C. That's going to piss a lot of people off. Plus, they really need to move that cable from the bottom to the top.
The Ouya.
I love the Ouya. It is a terrible, terrible controller. I'm willing to hear you out, Kay. I would put that at D or F.
It was... I think it's a D, but I kind of found weird.
That's fine. We can move to D.
All right, moving it to D. Boop. Steam controller.
I don't know.
Oh, Steam controller. This is the newest one right now. I probably would put it at a B to an A. I mean, if you like the functionality of the touchpad, this is pretty good. But I think, that's the old Steam controller.
This is the old one. Doesn't have
the old one. That's terrible. Go down to D. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the new Steam controller.
Yeah, I don't see the new one in here. It's not in here.
The Stadia controller is actually pretty decent. I really would put that as a B or C. I'm willing to hear K out.
Yeah, I'm not super passionate on it, so.
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
Zeebo.
I have no idea. So the next one, all three of those Zeebos, I have no idea for me.
Where did the Zeebo go? I just put it down. Did it just? Was there another Zeebo? Did it just glitch into the Matrix? Who knows?
Yeah,
it got moved. There it goes. Okay, and Zeebo Boomerang. We don't know anything about that. Yeah. Evercade VS.
C or D.
I don't like these controllers that much. Yeah.
D. All right. On live.
Not familiar.
I haven't tried it yet.
Any of the NVIDIAs, I'm unfamiliar.
Okay, are you unfamiliar with NVIDIA?
I haven't played the NVIDIA Shield controllers.
Amazon Fire TV. I didn't even know they fucking made a controller for Amazon Fire. What the hell?
Yeah, I'm unaware. I can speak on the Luna, but the Luna's again actually a pretty decent controller. You can do it. It's a high C in my opinion. Okay, I don't know if you.
Why
I haven't tried the Luna controller.
Oh, you haven't? Okay.
Like, were they trying to compete with Stadia, even though it was a flop?
Yeah, Luna. Yeah, I think they're still around. I don't know, but yeah, it's a Stadia type console-ish thing experience.
We got Xbox to final up. Xbox Duke.
I'll let Kay have this.
I have a love and a nostalgia for the Duke. I
would be putting this very low.
Oh, I love the Duke, though. I do love the Duke.
As a controller, Kay.
The size didn't really bother me that much, but that is the big argument against it.
Size matters. You heard it here first.
I'm gonna let Kay have it.
It was fine. I would put it at a B for myself, but there's things in this list that should have been moved up and down. So
all right, that oof from Phoenix tells me we're putting it at C, not B.
No, I'm letting Kay have it on that one.
Okay.
Whatever she wants on that.
There you go.
That's just hard disagree.
Xbox controller S.
Obviously, being the big improvement on that controller, I would go like an A. I love that controller.
Phoenix.
I'm gonna let Kay. The Xbox controllers are a disaster. The white and black buttons and all that shit.
Are you joking me? What?
Oh dear.
You said the Xbox
again, Kay. You're letting nostalgia hit you. I'm not. I'm looking at this purely on a. Well, all right. 360, I think, is one of the best controllers ever made.
My favorite controller ever right now is this control. This is the newest controller on the list. There's no nostalgia going on here. What?
The Xbox, the Duke controller, for most people, would not be at a B.
I think people
That's nostalgia
were
talking, and it's
overly
cute.
picky on the Duke. I don't think it's a perfect controller. I'm fine with the Duke being at like a C, but it's not as horrible as people said it was.
Xbox 360 Connect.
Wait, where did the 360 controller go on? Hold on.
Phoenix said it was like an A. Here
That's
it is.
an S tier controller.
I'm okay with S.
That is an
I'm okay with S. Yeah. Arguably one of the best controllers ever made. The D-pad was a little spongy, but it had the right idea.
Xbox 360 Connect.
It is busted when you try to set it up. We tried tinkering with one recently, so I think this controller is already not great. But on top of that, first of all, it's a peripheral. I barely would rate it in this system. But, it's like a C to D tier product. It's pretty bad.
I'm okay with either one of those.
Xbox One.
Near flawless, right? I mean, that's S or A, I would imagine. Ken,
I prefer the 360 controller. I think this is a downgrade.
Okay.
I would give it
B?
maybe B tier.
Okay. That's fine. I could live with that.
Xbox One Connect.
I used it like once.
I put it.
I'll put the same as regular Connect. I don't know.
Yeah, they're both in the.
Xbox One Elite.
I haven't used any
The
of the Elites.
Elite, I would say, is pretty damn good. The issue I have with these controllers is they break down easily, but I would give the Elite an A.
All right. Malcolm, you got any say on the Xbox?
No, I never played Xbox before.
All right. Xbox Series 2?
The Elite 2 being the better version of the Elite 1. So, I mean, I guess it would be tied.
All right, put in A. And then Xbox Series XS?
This controller breaks down like crazy for me. It's about the same as the Xbox One controller. Not like original Xbox One, but new wave.
So B tier?
Yeah.
Okay, and then Xbox...
Retard controller goes
Adaptive
to
controller.
F, right with the other retard controller.
And there you have our lovely S tier, our lovely A tier, our beautiful B tier, the C tier, the D tier has quite a profile, and then F and have not used. There you have it. That is the official Side Scrollers tier list for video game controllers.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy with this list with my very limited knowledge there. I'm content with it. I'm content with it myself.
Are you happy, Kay?
No.
Don't ask me that question. You're not going to like my answer.
She's seething.
Anyway, chat, let us know in the comments below what you think of our horrific tier list. All right. I'm thinking we might have to skip some stuff for tomorrow and hit up some supers real fast and do game in history. So Israel for 10 says, another 10 for Aladdin because I forgot to mention the songs and the score was Disney at their best on the music side. So it's 10 for Aladdin right there. Maximo's Phoenix, the secret of Genesis animation was variable timing on sprite animation, I should say, so you can get delay for individual frames before next frame. Is why Jim only Genesis considered accurate. Money for Aladdin. That's 10 for Aladdin.
Cool, thank you. That's actually cool to know.
Professor Plaguebat for 10 says, if TCGS are what you want, check around where you live for tabletop game shops. They'll typically have a much better supply and better selection. Also, other cool hobby kits and stuff. Thank you. LG for 20 says, let's get down to business to defeat Aladdin. Yes! Hashtag
Yes.
Mulan. That's 20 for Mulan right there. Hero Sword for 10 says, Banana Juju is under attack on X because she got called a fancy 304 for getting an award. Then the alcoholic has been just a mix attacked her because she has one. I don't know who to vote for, but let Melee decide. So Banana Juju's going to be on the show next week, so we can talk to her about that then. But Kay, what do you want the 10 to go to?
Aladdin.
All right, 10 for Aladdin. Boag for $1.15 says, all hail the side scrollers. PlayStation 2 controllers is king. And thank you, Kay, for the courtesy exchange over there. No Guard for 2 says, Dreamcast controller in its own category overall.
Yeah, exactly. Hall effect sticks, the fact that you had the VMU, like that controller is such a great innovation. I love it. But it is cumbersome to hold.
Marmalin for 10 says the reason they made a controller special design for the system is to lock you into system and their first party products. Retarded take, Wiimote, and special ones are the best, or D at best. I read are the best. Listen, are the best. That's what that is. Gold Soul for 5 says I tune in and see the balance board on S tier. Fuck no, I've seen enough. Beep beep beep. Shantae Boots for 5 says Kay is a typical woman voting with her heart, not her brain. That's so insulting, Shantae.
I mean, you know,
Repeal the 19th.
I'm fine with repealing the 19th. I don't want to vote for half this shit. Leave me alone.
Period
play video
Pop
games.
5 says, is this Phoenix K debate a classic example of male logic and female emotion?
It's all good, everybody. It's all good.
Yeah.
Just having fun.
Okay. John Kanji, best controller is the RE4 chainsaw controller. All right. Okay, so
that controller is fucking awesome.
I'm trying to see if we should do these today or tomorrow. Okay, do you want to read about PlayStation today or tomorrow?
We can probably give it some time tomorrow.
All right. Okay. So let's get into gaming history. We're gonna wrap it up with some gaming history, guys. Okie dokie. What button? Oh, you know what, Malcolm might pick a button. 1 to 4.
4.
Okay.
Today in gaming history with Blabs.
I like orange. So well because I put an Instagram post today in my orange cap and my orange shirt that says I like orange. You picked really well. Okay.
Yay.
Anyway.
Yay!
Yeah, I do like orange. So anyway, guys, May 27th is Dragon Quest Warrior or Dragon Quest, depending on where you live, was released in 1986. Ranger X was released in 1993, and Pac-Man Museum Plus was released on this day in 2022.
Ranger X, Genesis game, correct, Kay?
I haven't played Ranger X. I'm not sure.
Oh, I think it's Genesis. I think so.
I'm
That
looking
actually
for it.
appears to be a fairly...
Dude, it's gone. So that helps. It's off the list for today. I did
All right,
it
well,
yesterday.
it seems like so far a good start.
A good start, he says. All right.
Yeah.
So Phoenix, you're supposed to be like, this is what you missed today in gaming history.
This is the stuff you missed in gaming history. Let's
You did
see.
so well, Toots. Thank you.
I appreciate it.
Okay. Did I miss anything?
So we've got
Ace.
70...
Ace
Ace
Combat is the one I would probably put on there, but you put Dragon Quest on there, and for that's awesome that you put it there.
Thank you.
I will give you
Hulk,
that for sure.
Hulk was like where you could it was like open world where you could smash some stuff there. Not so great. I mean, it was it's you can keep going. Atelier Iris, Eternal Mana, Super Robot Tyson
There's gonna
MX,
be
La
people that are,
Mulana.
yeah, La Mulana. Yeah, there's some here. I don't know one of the games on the list you put today though, so.
Blazing
Yeah,
News, Third
unfortunately,
Generation Future.
Ranger is no longer on the list, so this is awkward. Anyway, Starlist.
Grid 2, Mine Zero, Ace Combat Infinity.
Bit of a calmer day.
Yeah, Jenny.
I was gonna
Leclerc.
put Detective for but it was iOS. I was like, no, I won't.
Sherlock Holmes, The Devil's Daughter, Banner of the Maid. Wow, I mean, nothing is out to the process of elimination. Cal the Kangaroo. Cal the Kangaroo is but it's certainly not worthy on the list. Pac-Man Museum, I think, was the right choice. Family Crush, that sounds extraordinarily awkward.
Family Crush is by a dev company called Wet and Juicy Games.
Here we go.
That's hilarious.
Okay.
And how do you know this?
Anyways, yeah. Fuck you for putting the Wemo in A tier or whatever.
Oh, okay.
What?
Kay, have you been playing 007?
So I did buy it because I do want to play it. I haven't played through it yet. James did a first look on our channel. It seems very boring. So
it is okay.
I'm gonna play it, but it's literally like it's just a movie, and then you just walk in one direction. It's I guess good for people that are into that more Uncharted, Sony.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Style. Like I think it's for them.
It's Hitman Uncharted, I've heard.
Yeah, I was just morbidly curious about it. I'm obviously irritated about some of the stuff in there and how they're trying to make it less about it being Bond and all the misogyny, blah blah blah. But I was curious about it, and I also like Lana Del Rey, so I'm like, they finally put her on a James Bond theme. Finally,
she's good for that. I listened to that cover; it was pretty decent.
Yeah.
So that's it for today in gaming history. I'm gonna grade it a 10. Thank you.
It's perfect. It actually wasn't that bad. Yeah.
There really wasn't much there, so
yeah, it's a bit of a dud in the last week of May, early
it's
June.
better than the last time I was on the last week.
Sorry,
And you missed my dead.
That one hurt. Anyway,
Please don't die.
I promise they won't. That was a painful hiccup. All right, Kay, are we caught up on the supers?
I have them all there for you.
All right, so we are going to, before we do the finale of the showdown, Amalgamite, where can everyone find you?
You can find my YouTube, Kick, and Rumble, Amalgamite. I know it's a weird spelling, but I believe in you, chat. I stream Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. There.
Her links are down below. And Kay, where can everyone find you?
At Melee Games over on YouTube, Rumble, all that fun jazz. And if you like us talking about video games, starting on Sunday, my podcast comes back, and now it's every Sunday, so you can hear me yap and scream about all sorts of things gaming related with James.
And she can make a proper tier list.
It's fine. I accept that tier list. Like, you never really win unless you're just doing it your own personal list, because you're never going to fully agree with a group of people. So my list would look very different, but Phoenix probably has stuff on his he would move around to. It's fine.
All right. So, Phoenix, let's do the finale for the showdown. Bop.
Is it, we're all tabulated? We're all done?
I think we're set, right, Kay?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right.
Okay, here we go. The final tally is 47 for Mulan and 144 for Aladdin, which of course means that the winner, when I can find that button, is Aladdin.
Boo.
Here to accept this prestigious reward is Kay.
Well, Aladdin better have won because of Robin Williams. I love it. I love the Genesis game. I love everything about Aladdin. Plus, it's brown, so that's probably why I like it.
Wow.
Aladdin.
You know what? I like both films, so I'm okay with whoever wins in the end of it. So thank you all for your support.
You did get
today.
to put the Wii board as an S. I think you came out on top
I
today.
won. In the end, I am still a winner. So stay tuned for tomorrow, chat, because obviously Kay is going to be back. She's going to be back all week long, but also Karisha. And I don't know what she's thinking of right there, but she's going to be thinking stuff. So she'll be back tomorrow. All right, everybody who is on the show
one
today.
more come in here. Kalechi for 2 on YouTube. Got to do this list again with Craig here. Kay returning.
Now, this is the final side scrollers tier. That's it. The end. That's all.
Okay.
Final. The producer said so. All right, guys. We're gonna catch you all tomorrow. Wicked, K's, Amalgamites links are all in the description down below. That is it for today. We'll see you all tomorrow. And remember, people gotta try to keep it down. Don't let them. You guys gotta go get it. See you all tomorrow. Fatality. I gotta press a lot of buttons now.